Gangster Chronicles. This is not your average show.
Yeah, you know what it do. Another episode of the Gangster Chronicles. Bigg Eiht in the building. I'm with the homie.
Bigg Steele in the house. And today we got a very, 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 very special motherfucking guest. Homeboy, Lil Sodi. What it do, dog?
Yes, sir. L.A. What's up, big
cracking?
homies? What's up, big
cracking,
homies?
peoples? All good.
What's the deal, man?
Man, I see you moving and fluctuate, man, throughout the motherfucking Western Hemisphere, dog. What's happening with it, man?
Man, I'm just trying to keep grass from growing under my feet, big homie.
That's
Sure,
right.
doing a lot of good things, booking a lot of shows and shit right now, man. Got a lot of stuff going on. I see one of the things the homie Afro Man on Embraced You.
Yes, sir. That's the big homie. Shout out to Fro, man.
For sure, a lot of people don't know Fro is an official guy from the West Coast.
Yeah, he is.
Don't get the laughs and jokes twisted, because he is that nigga.
Oh, the real.
You confused the homie with, different areas and aspects of where he at, and
Exactly.
what he he present to the rap world, whatever. But he's official from the city.
He's a real gangster, man.
Yeah, yes,
He's
indeed.
a real gangster. He's a real gangster, man. So we gonna go back to the beginning, like I told you before. We like to go from the beginning to where we at right now, from the Watts section of L.A. I'll let you, not the Watts section, but
South Central.
South Central
Yeah,
Los
South
Angeles.
Central.
South Central Los Angeles. My bad. I'm thinking.
Shout out to Watts, man.
Shout out to Watts, but South Central Los Angeles, man.
Yes, sir.
And you from a part of town, man, that was known for years to have a rivalry with another gang that was across town.
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
The Rolling 60s.
Yes, sir.
And you from Eiht.
Yes, sir.
So it's a lot of history right there, man. There's a lot of beautiful stuff that I've seen happen as of late,
Yes, sir.
A lot of beautiful things have happened, man, and I got to give you a lot of credit, man. But before we get into all that, I want to go back to the beginning, man. Let's talk about you coming up, man. Coming up as a young savage in these streets, dog.
Well, shit,
Young
before
BG running around,
look,
watching
before
all the
we
older
even-
cats, man.
Before we get to that, I'm gonna just take y'all back, man, to where it all started from church.
Usually that's where it started at, right?
Man.
Yeah.
So I always put God first and give him his. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother and them, I was raised with her and my grandpa. That's my Uncle Monster Pookie. Rest in peace, his mother and father. You know what I'm saying? I
yes,
stayed with
indeed.
them till I was like 7. So I was raised in church with the bishop and the mother of the church. I wasn't raised with my parents, Bigg Sodi and my mother, you feel me, until I was like 7 or 8 years old. I would only see my parents on the weekends at church if they wanted to see me, or they had to come to my grandparents' house. So my life was kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? My grandparents didn't want me being the first grandchild. They didn't really want me to get that world, you know what I'm saying?
The street
witness
life.
the world. They wanted me to witness the church life. Because I, like I said, I was raised by my grandparents till I was 7 or 8. And I was always reading the Bible with my pawpaw. These are the things that I did in the house with them, you feel me? I'm with them. I'm reading the Bible. I'm going to church. I'm preaching in church as a little kid. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that I had to come up doing before I was able to branch out and get a taste of the streets. And I didn't get a taste of that shit until I got with my mom and my dad.
So moms and pops was out there raising hell then?
I'm gonna tell you this. My mother was from the set before my daddy.
Oh, okay.
So they was raising hell, but my mother changed her life before him. She got off the streets first because she was trying to win me back from my grandparents. So basically, my grandmother, told her, you have to change your life, your ways, the gang life, and you know what I'm saying, the partying.
Grandparents was for sure snatch your ass from out the house with the quickness,
Man,
dog.
what?
The moms and pops is fucking up them grandparents, and I've seen that in the Black and Hispanic community especially.
Yeah.
Where if you
That's
fucking
real-
up,
That was real strong, especially if you was brought up in the neighborhood and you got your grandparents,
What? Come on, man. You see who my Uncle Monster Pookie, my
Exactly.
daddy, Bigg Sodi. These are they parents. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like it's new to them. My grandfather been a gangster before he was a bishop in the church. You know what I'm saying? So he knew about the street life. He knew what my uncle and them was doing. My uncle was getting the house raided all the time. You know what I'm saying? Fast Eddie, he the one that paid my uncle to move out my grandparents' house. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandfather was cutting everybody grass, Fast 80, and all the major players and all that. South Park boys and all that. So he knew everybody, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like that gangster shit, they was afraid of it. Me being my grandfather's first grandchild as a boy, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want me to be living on 81st in St. Andrews. That's right in the set. That's right there. I'm seeing it. Even like when I was going to go visiting, I was seeing the difference of how my mother, my father lived compared to my grandparents, how they lived. You know what I'm saying? The household, it was different. You know what I'm saying? I was caged in. I was housed, closed in all the time. Grandpa and them, you know what I'm saying? I'm backyard baby. You know what I'm saying? When I get with moms and pops, I'm on pops' neck. Where you going? You know what I'm saying? You going on 95th? I'm going too. My mama, she didn't like me going. You know what I'm saying? But fuck that. I'm going outside. My daddy, he let me hang out till 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the car, knocked out. He coming back to the car, knocking on the window.
Good
You know what
hood
I'm saying? With the
memories,
big,
man.
I'm in the set though. I'm with the big
Yeah.
homies. I'm good. I'm going to the big homie, Big Rick, his wife. Rest in peace. And rest in peace to Big Rick. I used to go to his wife's house. Lil Rick. I used to play with Lil Rick on 95th Street. You know what I'm saying? Between Hardale and Normandy, we used to be right there as kids, and that's when I started getting a taste of the gangsterism. You know what I'm saying? Being on, that's my daddy in them block. Shout out to Big Sodi, Gangsta P, J-Dog, all the big homies, Big Los. That's they block. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up around all. I'm seeing all of this shit now. You know what I'm saying? Being with them, this is what I'm growing up around. Now I'm with my mama. I'm on 81st and St. Andrews. I'm around my Uncle Bo Peep. This was the gang house back in the days. My Uncle Big Al Capone, he just came home from doing 42 years. You know what I'm saying? From that case he had with Monster Cody had got shot back in the
That's
days.
what I was about to just bring up, man, because you from a pivotal part of the city, man, where there's a lot of real legendary gangsters over there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Off
dudes
top.
that they go talk about 100 years from now.
Hell yeah.
You know, did you ever have any interactions with Monster Cody?
Man, I love the big homie, man. My first reaction was me standing up, being a real gangster, being a man and not being turned down. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like the weakness. So, you know what I'm saying? Pops already told us about a lot of big homies.
Right.
Him and my mama. She raised all them, Monster Cody and all them big crazy D from the north. Or them her babies. They came to her house, 81st. She older than all of them. So it was like me hearing stories about them and my daddy telling us on what we supposed to do and what not to do. And he really didn't want no little homie because of buster shit niggas be doing, and he never wanted to fuck his name up. But I took it on anyway, you know what I'm saying? Just because I wanted his name to live long, keep it going on. But Monster showed me so much love, man, just standing up and being a young gangster. I had my own strap at the time. You feel me? He seen all of that. You know what I'm saying? The big homies, you know, it was all resolved that night at the Players Choice Club. You know what I'm saying? Because he was out there tripping. And there was a lot of niggas that didn't know him. So it's like when big homies come around and you don't know him, it's like, you know,
Yeah.
nigga, what's happening, homie? You don't know who I am? Then you got some niggas like, no, what you mean you don't know who I am?
Exactly.
So now you like,
You really
damn,
finna get
man.
pressed.
Man, this nigga out here tripping. Like, nigga, I'm slapping niggas don't know. I ain't, shit. You feel me? I ain't going home to my daddy saying I got slapped by somebody and I'm repping your name and you told me not to, and this the reason why you don't want to if some coward shit happen. Now I gotta kill somebody. So you know what I'm saying? I always kept my gangster hand firm, man, pressing my daddy name, and just that incident with Monster Cody, I earned a lot of respect from him. He loved the Sodis, man. Me, baby Sodi, my sister. My mama, that's her baby. She raised him. So, and then when we did get older to know about him and hang around him, he taught us that we was family. You know what I'm saying? So now what my mama was and pops was telling us, now we hearing it from them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we family. We don't get into it with each other, homie. Woo, woo, woo. These are the people that we love, and woo, woo, these are the suckers that we go against.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? I mean, he had a lot of niggas that hated him or whatever for what he did or for whatever he do, but they never came to him and said that shit. Or they never pressed or said nothing to him on Gangsta, my nigga. And he done pressed his lines so many times in the set and did whatever he wanted to do over there, you feel me? So, you know, and many nights I done hung out with him. gunsling, slung dope, heard old stories. Me, my sister, and probably little bro listening to him, just sucking up the knowledge. Like, these is legends, and I get a chance to be around you. I seen your book in my daddy's closet, the top of the closet, when I first grabbed it and looked at it. Now I'm really actually around you, you feel me?
That's one of the things I was going to say. Me being from Ohio, he definitely was one of the names that was ringing bells when they started talking about the Crips and the Bloods across the country, because the way we got acquainted with the Crips and Bloods in Ohio was they was coming up there to sell dope.
Yeah, that's what niggas was taking them trips,
But, yeah,
on OT.
But it wasn't on no hostile takeover shit like how niggas talk about. Niggas was pretty much coming up there giving niggas the good prices and the things, so they was sewing shit up. Next thing you know, you got niggas in Ohio that's claiming they from here, they from over here.
That's how it usually spread, you know. Niggas go set up out of town somewhere, you know, and start getting off out of town.
Find a crew.
A lot of times you didn't have, you know, like what they depict in the movies. Niggas come to town, next thing you know, you having shootouts with niggas.
Yeah, shit like that. It wasn't
Not
no
to
shit
say
like
that
that.
niggas
It
didn't get into it with niggas out of town.
Understand.
But you usually could find a couple of niggas who wanted to, you know, represent what we was from, so they get to claim it or get their faction going out of town or whatever. That's how a lot of this shit spread.
Especially because Ohio, Cleveland is one of them broke-ass cities, dog. It ain't no money in Cleveland. So you either go hustle or starve. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It ain't like there's no hella jobs out there. See, in L.A., you kind of got a thing to where, you know what, if shit get fucked up for a nigga go find him a security guard job. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
go
real.
find a job
You can find something quick.
You can go find something quick if you need to get some money in your pocket. It ain't like that in Ohio. We don't have no industry, so to speak. The biggest thing we had coming out of Cleveland was Arsenio Hall and Bone.
The Bone.
And that was it, and they boned the fuck out. They tried to open the label up in Ohio, but the shit was just so, you know, when you got poverty, man, that's where you go find a lot of the bullshit at, because people don't have no money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People don't have no ends, they don't have no snaps, so they go do whatever they need to do to get that going. So when you got niggas that's coming from out of town and they got all the motherfucking dope
Resources.
and they put you on, you for sure, you like, man, shit, I can feed my family now.
And not only that, now I want to lead this motherfucker.
Hell yeah, for sure. It was niggas, because you see I got on and never went to
Yo,
fuck.
G
Man,
said
niggas
he
still
left
said
early.
got the
Yeah.
fuck up
I
out of there.
went back, but I still love Cleveland. That's always
Some
going to be
good
in my
niggas.
heart.
It's some good niggas in
always be in
Cleveland,
my heart in
Akron,
Cleveland.
and all around. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just go through situations where they from.
Yeah.
got a
Especially if you have
Hell
to
yeah.
grow up in the hood, so to speak. You get me? That's just the path that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's because niggas are stuck in poverty and some fucked up
That's
ass
real
shit.
talk.
Fucked up ass shit.
Real
So I'm
talk.
going to let you continue.
Yes, sir. So, what we was on, Monster Cody?
Yeah, we was on Monster Cody, how you
Yeah.
was out there soaking up all the game.
Sucking
and
up all the
knowledge.
game from the big homie, man. He was treacherous. He was treacherous out there, man. That's what made a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, be who we are as survivors. I call it survivors.
Right.
Then you have some homies that's non-survivors. They get put off the set, ran off, then stole something, did some weird shit off some drugs. Like right now, we got so many homies off crystal meth, man. It's sad. I'm talking about that shit running all through the county jail, man. Fucking up real niggas, though. Just
Nobody
based on
agrees with-
they can't handle the situation or the time. So they need a hide. And from this last time when I went to prison, I was in the county jail. I seen it, homie. They was in there chasing the dragon, homie. Real niggas. You lose your squabbles. I seen how that shit take you down. Crystal meth, homie.
That's the last place you want to be.
And off crystal meth.
Yeah, man.
You get your ass beat in there, though.
You don't never
because
know
that
when it's
was-
finna jump off.
But
You get
shit,
me?
now niggas doing that shit freely up in there. They sneaking it. Man. You know what I'm saying? And you back in the days, you would just see the essays and them doing that shit. It was like, I don't know. I said we DP niggas just for doing powder. If you was in the set doing powder, nigga, or if you shermed out in front of us, you a liability, homie.
Right.
That's a DP. Go home and get shermed out. Go sit in your garage and get wet. Don't come to the set and get wet to where now we gotta carry you away from this shit.
We was just talking about
You know what I'm
that
saying? You
shit
shermed
with-
out,
with-
niggas come
with-
through
with,
busting.
Niggas was do that wet. Like
Yeah,
it
we
wasn't
just talking
no
about that with the
damn
homie
thing.
with Big Lurch.
Yeah, a gang of homies was on that wet.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand it. You know, for a nigga who was representing the neighborhood, and like you said, niggas got to be on point at
Yeah,
all
man.
times. I just didn't understand this. After weed, niggas was already getting fucked up off of cheap ass liquor and 40 ounces and shit, and then you want to go do some
That
sherm or
PCP.
some shit
A lot
like
of
that.
a lot of G's got killed back in the day sitting in cars in alleys.
Nodded off.
Wet.
Nodded off like a motherfucker.
Wet, homie. Didn't see it coming. Wet. And I knew a few niggas walking up and down normally wet. My homies wet, homie. To where you be like, damn, man, this what that shit do to you? How you standing on the corner with nobody there. You just stuck standing there. Like, damn, that's slipping. You a liability. Now, if you get killed with the name you got, your big homie could be somebody. You could have a name, one of them names that they gonna get points off of. Now, if you out here doing dumb shit and you slipping, doing drugs, you a liability. You get killed. Now we gotta go put in work. Now we risking our lives to go into prison. Niggas might get caught driving, going to go put in work with the strap, putting in work, get caught putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Now you see all the losses that come with you and your stupidity. We losing more good homies now because you get shot out here off drugs, slipping, want to walk up and down the streets like it's a game. This shit ain't a game. It ain't been a game, and it ain't one now,
No,
man.
it's never been a
No, it's
game.
treacherous
And
business.
I'm telling the truth. I ain't out there like how I was. For what? I did that shit already. I know how I go, and I know what come with it.
Hell no, hell man.
I'm
And
chilling.
every-
I want to relax and
every
live. I
motherfucking
want to
night,
live and see my kids grow
nigga,
up.
you out there every night hanging.
Yeah,
Like just
because you dedicated
up
to
and
it.
down the block. Then you trying to serve a little bit. You know, strange cars coming down the block.
You got to watch them
You
all,
gotta
homie.
watch. You don't know when to pull or not to pull. You know, that shit is
It's
treacherous.
like everybody, I won't say everybody, but I say real niggas deserve SSI checks, homie. You laugh. I'm serious, though.
I believe it.
Homie, nigga, I don't feel comfortable going to the gas station in certain people areas.
Well, you know what it is, dog.
Yeah.
And I
Hell
think
no.
anybody that
I ain't
comes
living like a normal human being.
anybody that comes from the inner city, dog, is going through some type of PTSD, dog. Post-traumatic stress disorder, dog. Because you never know when it's coming from. You always nervous.
Especially when you a member, homie, and you, like I said, for the real niggas that's sliding and putting in work. When you know niggas know who you are, you went to school with these niggas, niggas know your face. That's for the era I came from. I went to school with my enemies, squabble with them, know who I'm shooting at. I know who I'm, you know what I'm saying? I know the nigga I got. You know what I'm saying? Now they on the internet with it. It make it easy. Like they ain't gotta hang out in the set no more.
No.
They ain't gotta patrol
Go
no
right
more.
online
They
and
can
see
just
what
get
it is.
online and be gang bang.
Exactly.
Go to their hood and hit up and record it like, yeah, I'm over here. Woo, 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 woo. We didn't do that shit.
Hell no.
Because you got to contingency,
Nigga,
man.
we was hiding from cameras.
It was a little nigga that came in my motherfucking MySpace page. Not my MySpace. That's showing how old I am. My YouTube page, right? A nigga that came on the motherfucking YouTube page.
Nigga went back to
This
my-
little nigga told me, Steele, I'll peel your cap back. I'm such and such from 6-0. I call the homies. Don't nobody know who this little nigga is. Because I was kind of like, man, who is this little nigga? I'm going to slap the shit out this little nigga when I see him.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna never see
You
him.
ain't gonna never see him because you can't pay attention to shit like that. But that's where we at. And that could have been a real motherfucker online.
Yeah, he probably just
Could have been
felt some type of way at the moment, man. And he know I could get away with this. Like the rest of these dudes be doing,
I
man.
don't really, when that shit happen, real niggas ain't got time for that bullshit.
Exactly.
That, like, because you get
Exactly.
that shit all the time. Man, it'd be a nigga 5 states over talking about I'm
Talking
from
about-
fucking
yeah.
6-0 or I'm
Yeah,
from
talking crazy
Tragnu
as a
or I'm
motherfucker.
from
And he
A
wanna
Tray or
kill
whatever.
you.
You get me?
And have some real motherfuckers in his
it
thing.
be Crips, it be Bloods, it be whatever. And like I said, you look where a nigga from, and he be 30 states
30
over
states
and
over,
shit.
disrespecting
Talking
you.
about nigga when he see you, or if you ever come to his town or
Town.
some shit like that.
And nigga, you don't even know your own whole town. You in one spot. You probably only know one spot. You probably don't even know the whole city.
The
cold part about it, though,
internet has created the lane for I call it for motherfucking keyboard courage.
Okay, thank you.
It's keyboard courage. You get me?
Keyboard
A
soldier.
lot of shit that a niggas wouldn't do front and center. I mean, just like a broke nigga who feel when he gets some money, he more superior. And now I can start to that don't make you shit.
That's it right
You still
there.
get the shit slapped out of you like
Yup.
you used to do when you didn't have no money.
And it's busters in my set that I done seen get marked out. Rich niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's
And money, I tell
that
niggas
money
all
don't be
day,
meaning shit.
Money don't make you official.
Nah, man.
If you an official nigga from the hood, whether you the brokest nigga to the baller nigga, if you just official, you just official. Now, if you just a nigga who let the money speaks for it, niggas gonna be able to spot that shit out
Yeah,
in
you
the
buying
second.
love. You buying
You
love.
buying love.
Now
Straight
we
up.
want it all. Now we want more.
We want more.
All and
And
more.
now we want more, and we want more. And nigga,
Exactly.
don't give up nothing from the gate, because soon as you give up something from the start, nigga,
It's over.
it's over.
It's over. But yeah, man, it was a blessing, man. Just being able to come up out of that shit, man.
A lot of
Go ahead.
dudes don't make it out of the shit, and it's good to see, you know, niggas who were really in the struggle with it, you know, because I come from the 80s, and it was treacherous, man.
It was
Man,
treacherous
come
as a
on, man.
motherfucker all over back then.
Man, I'm talking about niggas standing at the bus stop going to school, niggas
Phone
pulled up
booths.
ready to dump, and like, nigga, just you couldn't go nowhere. Nigga, back in '85.
That's when niggas was getting killed really in
niggas
gas
was getting
stations.
killed like nigga.
Niggas was getting killed
Phone
in gas
booths, that's
stations,
when they was
motherfucking the
saying,
mall.
Turn your
Bus
back to the
stops,
phone booth and
it
all
didn't
that.
give a fuck, and it was treacherous back then. So being 13, 14, growing up, you know, gang banging, and then, like you said, your parents be like, you know, I was a single parent home. My pops was in Oklahoma somewhere, so nigga, it was treacherous.
Yeah.
Cause then moms went to work at 11 o'clock at night till
Yeah.
7 in the morning.
I
Oh my God, it was hanging in the hood.
yeah,
every
you told me
night.
when you was a kid, that's all that came
Man, it was
around.
hanging in the hood every night and going to the hood with the homies and just hanging and nigga 14 carrying pistols and you know just. But I felt the greatest in the world.
Cause it was the love that they showed
I
you.
felt the greatest in the world. Being
It's like
mobbing up with 20, 30
niggas, and
going
they
to
all
the
love you.
Fucking bowling alley and shit.
And they all love you.
man.
Let somebody say something to you.
Oh, it's going on site, nigga. Pulling up in enemy territories, 2 cars deep, jumping out on niggas at the gas stations and shit like that.
But that's what make the young youth want to be a part of this shit. They look for that extra love, homie.
And it wasn't like we were, like I always tell niggas, I never, you know, like, I don't know, Sodi. You know how they show in the movies, and you niggas be like, oh no, you're gonna come with us, and I never felt like that. I just felt like, nigga, this is where I belong.
Right.
So I never felt the pressure of going, oh, why'd you have to gang bang, or why'd you like shit, nigga? This was natural. It was with
natural,
the homies.
homie.
You get me? I didn't grow up to where motherfuckers was like, let's go join the sports team, or let's go do this, or
Yeah, we didn't have them type of peers.
nigga. From the time, nigga, it was time to get off the porch from cartoons and shit like that. It was, oh, the homies down the block. So and so got the Elco, and so and so got the Bug, and so got the Blazer truck, and damn, niggas came
Astro
through last
fans
night.
on these.
You see all the bullet holes in the walls from niggas coming through last night, and you hear it, and man, you be like, It don't even scare you.
because you want to see it. You want to now. You want
That
to
shit didn't even
now. I want to
scare a
be
nigga.
around it and
Motherfuckers
catch
be
it.
like joining the military and be like, man, I don't want to go to war. Nigga, young niggas like us was like, shit.
For real, man.
Nigga,
I'm
sign
ready.
me
And
up
the thing
right
about
now.
it, that shit was fun. It was fun selling dope, dog. It was fun selling dope. It was fun doing. As crazy as it sound to me as a grown ass man now, talk about that
It sounds
shit.
stupid as fuck.
It sounds
man.
crazy
Way
as
of
fuck.
life.
I'm almost
It was
embarrassed to
our
say
way
it.
of
How we
life.
had
But it was
survive.
fun as a motherfucker, dog, because when you had the sack, that means you had all the broads on your ass. Your dress was up to par.
Yeah.
You had money. You was able to go do this. You was able to go out on the Friday night, slide down Sunset, slide down whatever, and come back to the Tommy Burger in the hood.
Yeah, off a few quarter pieces.
That's what I'm saying. And just didn't do your shit. You know what I mean? You had motherfucking money.
For a few quarter pieces. For a few
Hey,
quarter
hey,
bars.
hey.
Go Rick-
Or in my case, a few
go Rick-
motherfucking nickels.
Go rip me
Hey,
a cut.
hey, nigga.
or some nickels, my nigga.
Nigga, we moving, nigga. Nigga, I
Hey,
had the
hey,
cut
that's
about a
it.
20-piece, nigga, and I got
Yeah,
his car all
what?
weekend, nigga. We
You
smashed.
stay written in smoker
We
cars.
smashed.
Let me
it.
rent
Nigga,
this, baby.
Please.
Oh,
Smoker
yeah.
car,
Shout
nigga.
out
That
to
was,
the homie,
that was the best rental you could have
You
ever
took
had.
me back with that one,
An
eh?
Enterprise or an Avis or none of that.
Nigga,
Nigga,
get a smoker's car.
Smoker car,
rentals,
nigga,
nigga,
yeah,
was the
let's
shit.
see it.
Nigga, I'm telling you.
Nigga, you had smoker
Give a nigga
rentals. You
20
get their
piece.
cars.
Out of here for
Shit
2 days.
all
We'll be
fucking
back.
weekend, nigga.
And they
Nigga
kept the
be telling
motherfucking
nigga, you
apartment.
gonna bring your shit back tomorrow, nigga.
Yeah,
Nigga, have this
yeah.
shit all weekend, nigga. You done took your shit to Vegas and everything, nigga, off a 20-piece.
off a dub. That's the old days. They don't do that shit no more. And then
No,
I
no.
trip off like yeah, man, we in the modern days or something where you don't see crackheads no more, man. Like you usually can, not no disrespect to them,
No
but you
disrespect.
used to see the good smokers that, you know what I'm saying, used to come and clean up. They come clean your house, clean the dog shit up, wash your car. You can't find them no more.
No, the good smokers had the jobs.
Them
That's how
niggas had
them-
jobs.
Yeah,
that's how
them the
them
ones that
cars
was working. Them
check
the ones
this
that
out.
was working.
Check this
spinning.
I had a me and the homie, we had a customer, shout out to Fonby. You know about this Fonby, nigga. We had a smoker dog that was a teacher. I'm not gonna say what school district they was in, because you know they was always
Yeah, try to go
they
look.
was
for that
always cool, nice. She would come get her stuff, and you bring it to her car. She was older than us, and
Yeah.
thank you, baby, and going about her business.
Yeah. Man, then you could tell off the cool ones because they didn't abuse it. They still smell good, knew how to dress. You could tell they go to work or they
It
coming
was
off
the
work.
weekend.
Functional. We call them functional
Okay.
smokers, man.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you when she would come. She would come with that motherfucker.
Functional.
She would come with that motherfucker on Fridays. Get her shit in the weekend. You wouldn't see her through the week, but every Friday,
Yeah,
she'd get
them
her
the,
shit.
them the ones.
Yeah, the weekend is when they just stay.
She coming to spend at least about 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, them
good money
the
between
teachers
$300 and $500, dog.
Yeah, them the ones that be
waiting
like,
on her.
shit, you take my car, I'm gonna be at home all weekend. Fuck it. I'll be like, here, take this 40, man. I'll be back
I'll
Monday.
be back Monday
Bro,
Nigga rolling. Nigga going motherfucking
in a new
crazy.
wheel, nigga like
Nigga
this,
had
something
no
new.
business being. Nigga with a khaki suit on.
them motherfuckers will
Chucks,
report they shit stolen like a motherfucker though.
Oh, no, they didn't report no stolen.
No, I ain't never had that
They
happen
call
to
a
me.
nigga or page a nigga.
I always
They
had
never-
built a cool relationship with them. You know what I'm saying?
Those was your motherfucking regular customers.
Yeah, homie.
The ones you can go bink, they give them car keys, be like, yeah, man, I'm be gone, taking my girl out, blah, blah. They be like, hey, it's all good.
See, them the
If they
ones,
got
them the
little
cool ones.
bullshit because you kept the car a little long, all you had to do is slide them another little
Little dub or 10. Yeah,
And
homie.
that motherfucker nodding off.
Nigga, non-stop, gone.
Nodding off like a
Nigga, We
motherfucker.
all in the hills of wherever.
Wherever,
Oh,
homie.
nigga.
5 deep in this motherfucker.
Find and shit, because other than that, nigga, we be in the hood.
So I don't want to miss out on the motherfucking story. We
Go ahead,
telling,
big
right?
homie.
So around this time, you out there running around mania as hell. You starting to activate. You ain't in the church no more.
Right.
You out there doing your shit. You out there doing your shit and you represent, right? So when did you catch your first case?
I was 12 years old. Caught my first case on Vermont and 120th in the Ralph's liquor store. Still, I left out that church right there on the corner. We was having the 4th Sunday fellowship. I just got off the drums. I go out to church, go outside, my big brother. And shit, I'm like, damn, I want some candy. I tell him, I'm like, you think I can make it back before the church over? You feel me? He like, man, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I think I can make it back. I run fast. Man, I go over there, you know what I'm saying? I go up in Ralph's, walking around, steal some candy, get caught or whatever. Pops and them looking for me, church over with. They don't know where I'm at. Big bro keeping the gangster. Till he had to tell him, you know what I'm saying? The nigga the nigga with the routes. Now I'm at 77 station. No, I was at 108. They took me to 108 police station. So I'm sitting up in there. Now I'm doing weekends in Central Juvenile Hall. That's when, back then, you was able to go do weekends. You know what I'm saying? Then you go home on Sunday night for school, Monday. Then you go back in there Friday or after school, you know what I'm saying? You got to go turn yourself back in. So I was doing weekends back then. That's when I finally got a taste of Central Juvenile Halls.
Damn. So every weekend you had to go turn yourself in.
I had to turn it up for 3 months.
That's crazy as hell.
And then after that, I was fucking up in school. That's when after that, the judge sent me to camp. Did the camp program, refiled on, killed Patrick, Camp Miller. Then after that, I end up getting out, catching a gun case, a shooting at the police in Inglewood. Shout out to this Hispanic lady who helped me on my case. I was a kid, not knowing, you know what I'm saying? They thought I fired a shot at him, but I threw the pistol and it went off. You know, I hit the ground and go off. Yeah, man, so they try to say I fired a shot at him and shit. But the lady seen me throw the motherfucker.
And she came up, she stepped up.
Because I ran down her driveway. But they got off at me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 times with my back turned. That was another.
So they was going to try to shoot you in your back then.
They was trying to kill me. I was running with my hands up.
Motherfuckers is treacherous. And how old was you at this time?
I was first out of child, probably like 17, on my way to YA.
Damn, niggas out there trying to kill our kids, dog.
Yep, running with my hands up because I knew the law. Somebody was like, they can't shoot you with your back turned. So I'm always in the streets knowing this now. If I'm running with my burner, I'm going to run with my hands up, but I got it on me. I'm going to try to get away. They can't shoot me. I'm learning the laws. As we see what I'm saying? We kids, but we learning the laws from the street, homie. Going to jail and jailhouse lawyers. We hearing their cases and, oh, we woo. So now you taking that knowledge and using it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I end up doing that. And after I caught that case, I went to YA. Did 4 years and 6 months in YA, California Youth Authority, YTS, OH closed. I did all the hard ones, man. Got kicked out of Ventura. After that, still fucking up. Violation every year. Hanging out with the homies, a violation. We far deep, standing here, crash, pull up, violation, you hanging with the homies. Violation for hanging with my brother, Baby Sodi. I end up doing 4 months, but they end up paroling me because he was my brother. You know what I'm saying? They took him in too.
So that's a trip. So they tried to get you just for hanging out with your brother because he was from the set too.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, dog. Family members?
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Convicted felon. You can't hang
That shit
around
crazy,
another
dog.
Convicted
felon.
That's how they do it.
And I used to be, you know, I couldn't stay away from my little brother, man. But violation after violation, another gun case. Now I'm going to prison. I had to do 36 months my first time. Then my second time, I did 32 with 80. They gave me the 80%. You feel me? Then this last time, but after that, the 32 with 80, I got off parole. I did 9 years straight on the street. Good. Ended up catching another gun case at the park. So then that's when I went down this time and did the last little months in Lancaster prison, level 4. They sent me to a level 4 for a gun this time. I didn't understand why, but I was thinking like, you know, squabbling in the county, I went to the hole twice. So that boosts my points up, you know what I'm saying? But then again, God probably wanted me to do hard time this time, you know what I'm saying, to sit down and really think about
it.
What I'm going to do instead of being in a dorm, running around, talking, playing pinochle all day. Sit down in here with these OGs and talk to them. And I ended up running to my mother brother, the one that just got out. Before he got out, I ran into my Uncle Al Capone in Lancaster prison. First time meeting him. And that was what? I've been out for 3 years before he just came home. So he was already down by like 30, 39 years or 40 years or something. Touched his fingers through the door. we cry like a motherfucker, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My mama cried with joy because she always told us about her baby brother from the set. And he went down and shit, you know what I'm saying? And me being with him, she knowing me finally meeting him, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, yeah, now you in there with my little brother, nigga. Like, yeah, he a gang. Because she look at me and my little brother like her brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, okay, y'all remind me of my brothers, Big Bo Peep and my other brother, Al Capone. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, real gangsters. Like, we had it hard. Pops made it hard for us. He trained us like army mans in the garage. Weights.
How much did y'all see that in the hood growing up, like cats, second and third generation gang, you know, from the set?
Shit,
All the time. If you living in
my
the set.
neighborhood, we had brothers and sisters, the Broomfields, man. They was like
The Sodis.
I'm talking like you know, brother, sister, brother,
All of us,
sister,
Sodis.
sister,
Brothers,
and
sisters.
next thing you know, cousins.
I got cousins,
and
that's Sodis. It's a family name.
They kids, you know what I'm saying? They was like our neighborhood family.
So
Yeah.
by default,
They
you kind of
they like the what they call it, the household name.
Exactly.
Set,
and
you know what I'm
that's where
saying?
that's where we all used to hang from. Because I used to be from a different part on the other side of the neighborhood. And then once we all got together, that was the spot.
That spot
the house on Barclay. That's where we all kicked it at.
So shit, you kind of like born into the hood by default then.
Yeah, man.
Even if you saying I want to be a football player, I'm gonna go play
Hell
football,
nah.
basketball player.
It
Your
wasn't
ass
even
from the
I
hood.
couldn't even.
This is what I tell niggas.
You gotta look at the high schools I had to go to. First of all, being where I'm from.
Dreams that you have as an adolescent little kid are quickly washed away.
Hell yeah.
You get to see the reality of the community you are in.
That's some crazy ass.
You wanna be
I don't give a fuck. From the time I knew how to walk and whatever, it was Saturday morning cartoons and Superman,
and all of that.
and
Fire
trucks
firemen.
and policemen and I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna
All
be
that
a
shit.
policeman. I'm gonna be a fireman. And the next thing you know, nigga, when you're able to step off the porch and you see, goddamn,
that shit hard to become.
niggas down the street with motherfucking brand new cars off the lot with, and I'm thinking
It's easy to
and I'm
do.
looking at my mom's struggle, and I'm looking at how we living, and I'm going, wait a minute, niggas got brand new cars, and that nigga 15 years old, and the nigga got brand new Daytons.
He beating the
fucking
block, young, hanging
young
out all night.
motherfucker. And I'm looking at it like, the fuck is policemen and firemen and Superman doing that? Them niggas, fuck them. I want to be like
I want
them
some
niggas.
money.
I want to be like them niggas down the street because Superman and the neighborhood fireman and the policeman, all the bitches is down there.
With Jerry curls and
All
gold
the niggas
chains
is
and all
down
that.
there. All the money and the motherfucking cell phones and the rims and the car. Who the fuck want to be like them niggas? And then you looking at your parents struggle. You going, I don't want to do that shit either.
Yeah.
But you looking at the homies, nigga, they got money, bitches down there, and all I gotta do is
They got guns. They got real guns.
Nigga, all I gotta do is rep the hood.
And I could get a real
Rep the
gun.
hood, nigga, and I got a strap, start slanging. I got hood rat bitches.
That's all it takes.
Man, please, nigga, sign me the fuck up.
A month, you got a colors on D's if you serving right.
Sign me the fuck up, nigga. I'm gonna hear some shit from moms, and yeah, we gonna have some run-ins. Like you said, nigga, we was going to the police station every fucking other day.
Yeah.
Just for being in the hood.
Yep.
Crash come through, like you said. Gang unit come through. Niggas, 6, 7 niggas hanging out. Everybody
With
going.
nothing on me. I ain't gotta have nothing on
Don't
me.
matter, nigga. Fuck you
Just
out here. You out here on a
here,
Tuesday or Thursday, nigga. Gang sweet night.
Sometimes they'll show you leniency, like if they know you. Like, you gotta be the neighborhood crowd. Like, they been in the set for many years. Like, oh, we know this nigga right here. We know this. And, ooh, lift your shirts up. Ooh, we lift our shirts up. They keep going. Spin around, shirt up. They know you
I
ain't
didn't
got no
start
strap.
getting that till after I started rapping, but I was still in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I understand.
They didn't give a fuck. Nigga, they come through, you standing in the front yard.
Y'all had sheriffs back then, huh?
We had Compton PD.
Oh, yeah, then the sheriffs came.
Uh-huh. sheriffs came after Compton PD folded.
Yeah, they got marked out.
With all that crookedness. And
Yeah.
Corruption and shit. All that corruption
Yeah,
and crookedness
and
and
matter of
shit.
fact, I was living
that nigga said all that corruption.
look, I was living on damn, what's the name of that street? Acacia and Magnolia.
Still all that motherfucking corruption going on.
You know what street that? You know where that's at? By the Compton Court building.
What's that?
Acacia and Magnolia.
Block. Yeah.
No, Acacia and Magnolia. I was on the other side of Compton Boulevard in the T-Flats.
Oh, you was on
I was
that
on
side.
that side.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm talking about what? I told my mama, why you move right here? These niggas is tripping. What? Well, Blue Rag, homie, they was on us. Me and my brother, homie. I'm talking about the essays. They was tripping.
You moved over to the T-Flats treetop side.
Yeah, the treetops, they was closer to Rosecrans. I'm closer to Compton, but I'm right there on they main street. Like, to where I had to really go get at them dudes and let them know I'm from L.A., homie. I'm not from Compton, you feel me? They was really tripping like that. Squeezed on my little brother. I'm so happy they didn't hit him, you know what I'm saying? Because he had blue rubber bands.
T-Flats, dog. Them T-Flats used to have niggas that was 8 years old, 9 years old.
I was living over there and I was seeing all them little niggas.
Niggas be over there on bikes.
Yeah, they was no joke.
Pop, 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 pop.
I saw we heard every night. Hey, I seen them out my window. I could look down Magnolia. Occasion run like this.
Right.
Out my window upstairs, I could look down the street. Nigga, it's a car, no lights on, going slow. Niggas running on the side of it. I'm looking, I told my brother, I'm like, look at it. Nigga, all you hear is boom, boom, boom. We watching a full shootout. Not knowing, I'm like, damn, they busting our way. Like, let's get out the window, you feel me? Them niggas ducking me on the corner, busting down they street, getting at the flats, but it was some other essays. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was the 7-0s or the 155s or somebody.
Go down,
but that street right there,
niggas used to
treacherous, homie, for the blacks. Like,
yeah,
they really was tripping. You know what I'm saying? But they showed Love Pops had to come out with that G shit, that OG shit, and let him know, like, you know what I'm saying? He still had the curl back then too. Big black nigga, you know what I'm saying? So he let him know, like, these my sons, man, woo. And Lil Woody, Chopper, all the niggas that had the names, Chucky, they start showing us love, like, you feel me?
Well, one thing about the Mexican sets, man, they big on order and respect, dog.
Yeah.
If you give them some respect, dog, if you
Yeah.
show respect, dog, and do your shit and you stay in your lane, they'll do it. But them motherfuckers will put in some work, though.
Yeah, we was kids then. We didn't even know we wearing our blue rubber bands and blue khakis, white chucks with the blue strings. They tripping. They like, I'm like, man, when the essays start tripping, like, I'm like, see, we from over here. We ain't getting into it with them like that in L.A. So it was new to me, homie.
Yeah,
it was new to me. They squeezing this shit on us. I'm like, okay.
They've always had a heavy presence in Compton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, bro. So they showed love, though, at the end, before it all. We moms moved from over there.
Like I said, man, they all about respect, dog. They all about respect. They cool in the motherfucker.
They had the CV70s, the 155s, the flats. They was deep.
Yeah,
they were deep.
And then I went to Compton High for about a year and a half. I was a tar baby. You know what I'm saying? I had to walk to school through the Palmers. So that's why they used to be, like, trying to trip. Like, I'm banged up, blue khaki suit, but I got the Georgetown Warrior hat on with the Jerry curl. I'm not from Palmer. I'm from Eiht Gangsta. I'm from L.A. Look at my hat, homie. I'm showing them ETG in my hat.
They looking at you like
I'm walking through there, you feel me? Man, them niggas kept pushing up on me over that shit. Like, man, dissing them niggas. I'm like, man, look, homie, I'm from Gangsters. Woo, woo.
Oh, look, thing, man, let me see your hat real quick, dog. Like, show it to the...
Oh, yeah,
hat
man.
Real quick, you need to start making them motherfuckers. That's the hardest golf hat I don't see.
That's the OG golf hat.
Yeah, man.
Them motherfuckers is hard.
I'm bringing it back.
Symbol of
them
greatness.
motherfuckers is hard, dog.
Uncle Monster Pookie, these all he wore, homie. Rest in peace.
Yeah, for sure. That's some gangster
shit.
shit.
These all he wore,
Golf
you know what I'm saying?
gangsta
So
shit.
I'm keeping it alive for him, man.
That's back in my era.
And I really don't wear hats. I love showing my one braid, you know what I'm saying? But since when he passed, I was like, fuck that, you know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
Love these motherfuckers. So
that's a business opportunity right there. You need to start making them motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah. Shout out to Street Level. the homies in Long Beach, you know, they be making them street
hard.
level, man. So you know,
One of our staples right there, man.
golf
yeah,
hat.
you gotta have a golf hat with the
hat.
Wallace C's on.
Yeah. With the
Or the
Batman
Stacy's.
coats, man. The Batman coat with the iron on the
I
back.
just caught what he said. He said the Wallacees.
Or the motherfucking starter jackets.
Starter jackets.
Starter jackets.
All black ones are the all dark
all
blue
around the
ones.
country at one time, niggas was getting killed for them starter jackets. So my mama
And
told
them
me
Raider
you can't have
jackets
one.
too. Them big coats.
Jack
Niggas was getting jacked for them.
What it was.
Dayton's, all that back then.
They used starter jackets. Niggas was getting killed behind.
That's
them
back in your time. That's back in
We was
Cuz
jacking niggas
time.
for rims. We was jacking niggas for jackets. Nigga, we didn't give a fuck. Nigga, you could have a hat on, nigga, jack you for your hat, man. Then niggas didn't give a fuck, because back then, the poverty was high. So it wasn't like now niggas jacking niggas for Rolexes and
And
Louis
iPhones and
bags
shit.
and all that type of shit. Back then, nigga, it was starving.
Yeah.
So fuck it, nigga. Give me your Raiders jacket. Give me your Lakers jacket. Give me your Cowboys jacket. Fuck it.
My first time seeing the Dayton hammer. Yeah, that was seeing niggas jacket for Dayton's. That's how I was seeing the backyard full of Dayton. Gold, chrome,
Niggas was jacking for Dayton.
I'm talking about-
Please.
sets of Dayton's. And I picked them. I'm like, what kind of? I picked it up. I'm like, damn, this ain't
That
no
big
hammer,
aluminum
man. This
hammer,
ain't no
man.
motherfucking
That
real-
big aluminum that you
Uncle-
beat,
my uncle
you
like,
beat
"Man,
that
put-
knockoff on,
put
man.
my Dayton
Beat
hammer
that
down."
motherfucker.
I'm like, damn.
That's how you beat them motherfuckers off the tires when you jack a nigga and take his shit.
Them things, them little
Knock
spinning
off,
things,
nigga.
yeah.
Once that come off, bing, bing. Niggas take the tires, nigga, gone. Leave your
Nigga
shit
gonna
up
just
on
leave a
the
nigga
rack somewhere.
On crates.
That fucked up shit. Nigga can't have shit.
Drums and shit.
Yeah, man, what?
Hey, I got to shout the homie, man. The homie Cato, California. He was up in here with us right now.
Kato.
He the one that
Shout out
set
to the
this up, so
homie,
shout out
man.
to the homie, man.
Yeah, I was finna shout him out at the end, but I'm glad you said it right now. You know
Yeah,
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying?
Because I'm going to get back. Cause see, I want to get back because, you know, I'm going through the little timeline, right?
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
So you passed your penitentiary days and all that stuff, man. Now you back out in the street. And you starting to, when did you get into music?
Since I was a kid in church, singing, playing the drums. I didn't start writing music until I got in YA, to where it was like time for me to just chill out. I was in there fighting, squabbling. I just had it hard in there because I just trying to build my reputation. My grandmother passed, made it worse.
A lot of niggas don't know about YA, man.
It's worse. That's worse than
Gladiator
the
school.
prison, homie.
Gladiator school.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
we used to call it.
That's why you see some niggas be solid like me, because we went through the hard shit. You know what I'm saying? To where you gotta stay solid or you gon' fall. It's either you solid or you gon' fall. Are you gonna let a nigga sex play you? What you gonna do? Are you gonna let a nigga play bagging games on you just to test you? I didn't do none of that. See how you looking straight? That's how I was looking in there. I ain't never let a nigga sex play me, play no bagging games. When it started, I stopped them. They always call me the Grinch, from YA to the county jail to prison, cause I'm always just chilling. I'm relaxed. I don't like playing. I feel I'm too lazy to play. Like I'm too old now for that playing shit. You feel me?
Niggas used to say that shit. Now I used to be like, shit, ain't nothing funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm chilling, cause I'm a gangster, my nigga. Tell me something like, let's go get some money or something important. Like I don't be want to play all the time no more. Like that playing shit was cool back when you horse playing in YA and shit, but all that shit, when you hit prison, that shit, they make you stop. That's when everything stopped. When you hit that yard, all that horse playing shit, all that playing around, joking, and that shit stopped. I learned that shit in prison. I was cool with it. I wasn't doing none of that shit anyway. This is what I like. Structure. What? This what I like. Structure up. This the seriousness. Yeah, now I can trip on the niggas with the goofy shit. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I got a right to, because the big homies ain't just finna let you fuck the program up on the yard on no stupid shit. So it was structure, homie. So you leave all that playing shit leaves you when you hit prison. And like, especially if you in there learning and you around the right OGs and you just not in there goofing around with the homies, fucking off your time, not learning nothing. You know what I'm saying? Them the niggas I stayed away from. I stayed on the way, pal. I read books. I listened to oldies, homie. That took me through my time, you know what I'm saying, when I went to prison and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out, I was able to be more mature. Like, I ain't had nothing really to prove how I was when I was younger. Like, I wanted to kill everything, any moment, any chance I got. You know what I'm saying? I wake up, go to the set. I used to spend the night in the set just so I won't miss a mission, homie. And that's sad. That's sad, homie. When I used to spend the night in the set just because niggas going on one. I don't want to miss it. That's how deep I was in that shit. Like, the devil had me in the headlock. Treacherous, homie, and I was one of his #1 soldiers when it came to this shit. That's why I was telling you, hey, like, I wasn't shouting out my uncle like that through the industry because I knew who he was, and you know what I'm saying. He wanted me to build. I built my own shit up. You know what I'm saying. And then once he seen me coming from the gang banging and tripping shit, he was able to introduce me to people. And let me know, like, whoa, man, I'm gonna put, man, Lord rest my Uncle Monster Pookie's soul. Yes, this was the time that he was plugging me with everybody. DJ Premier, Eiht, he was letting me know everybody, Warren, and he telling them why they on tour with Cube. He letting them know backstage, Trey D, all of them will tell you. Yeah, your uncle hollered at us, man, woo, woo, we didn't know that was your uncle, man, woo, woo, that's your uncle. I was like, yeah.
Cause you for damn sure got around the like rap game elite. You was fucking with some of everybody. You had the cats from out Atlanta that you was fucking with.
Oh yeah, hell, cause I was signed with. I wasn't really signed with Jeezy. I was over there basically just working and doing music with Cuz. You feel me? It's always love and respect to my nigga Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? I was living in Atlanta with them niggas for like 15 months. Like, I didn't want to go home. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on tour with the nigga and all that, chilling with him, going to his hood. I got all the West Side gangsters, Dunkin' Block gangsters, loving this gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? They seen how I move. He seen when I took off from him, being by myself in Macon, Georgia, with the Crips. Shout out to Scrap Loke, J-Bone, rest in peace, Pookie Loke, all them niggas, you know what I'm saying? When I went over there and did by myself, doing my own thing, that's when niggas want to see, like, let me see, can he survive? All right, let me see how my homies gonna react to this nigga. Like, is this nigga weird? Or, you know how that shit go. Right. And I stayed down. Like my character, you fall in love with me.
That's what niggas respect though, cause niggas don't like nobody that they got lean on them too heavy. Niggas be wanting niggas to stand on their own.
Man,
too.
I went out there with my own shit, get my own money, all that. Doing I never asked him for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He always gave. Like even when I caught my case, he helped bail me out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dog for that. He helped bail me out on the case. You know what I'm saying? So I could never he never did nothing foul to me. Like, a lot of people say the music shit the business wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So I just looked at it as an experience, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got good followers and people out of being with CTE and going to Atlanta and flying around, meeting T.I. and fucking around with Nelly and meeting all these motherfuckers I used to see, meeting through Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't want to be around me because I was so much treacherous of a gang member. So now I'm with Jeezy. Now I'm getting in these doors around these niggas. You feel me? So now I'm fucking with Freddie Gibbs and all these other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cool niggas that's from Chicago and Gary, Indiana. I'm around all these niggas now. You know what I'm saying? But they still see the gangsterism. You know what I'm saying? But they fall in love with it when you do it the right way. When you ain't too extra out, trying to do the most, then that's when niggas look at you like, man, this nigga right here, man, we finna, let's test this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's when you doing the most. That's them the type of niggas I stayed away from, man. But it was a good experience, man, being down there in Georgia. Just my first time leaving out of L.A. I never was like going to other states. Like, I was a set rat, a hood rat. I didn't even go to other niggas' hoods. No. I partied in my own set. We gonna have a function in the set. And we gonna turn up over here because I'm a trip. If I need to trip, I'm a trip. I'm in the set.
You don't venture off.
Nah, man.
Only time you used to venture off to another nigga hood was to put in some work.
Exactly. Then the niggas you got along with, we run into you in the streets. It's all good, cuz.
Our hood might be cool with this hood.
Yeah.
So we might gather up, function, barbecue, or go to the local park or whatever, but other than that, niggas didn't venture out.
Nah, I was a straight hood rat, but
we gonna go through the neighborhoods and the blocks around here. Bitches over here.
I ain't gotta go far. I can do everything right here. I got control. I got control. I got my soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I'm saying? I got the hood rats. I mean, it's sad. I'm
know
good.
what's-
I know I go to all the old people
Yeah.
house. I go
You
eat
in
if
your
I'm
comfort
hungry.
zone.
Why I'm going to go to somebody else shit?
Mm-hmm. You in
And
your
then
comfort
that's
zone.
when I did start venturing in out as you get older. Like, we start functioning with Avalons, Broadways, like other gangsters, you know what I'm saying? We going to their functions and, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, you loosen up. You know what I'm saying? Now you promoting. It's basically, that's what you do. You promoting.
Yeah.
You promoting, homie. You got to promote the set or you going to be extinct. Ain't nobody going to know who y'all is. You got to move around. It's just like the music industry, homie. I'm promoting me. I'm promoting the set. Right? You promoting 2C's. Just not even saying it, but he promoting it just because who he is. Just who I am. I'm promoting all the trades and all the Gangster Crips. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is, man. And I'm happy because I'm the right voice to do it. You feel me?
So with you doing music and everything, because you came out with a record, it was over a hot ass beat at the time, the Waka Flocka record, the dun dun
Oh,
dun
yeah.
dun 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 dun
Yeah,
dun
man. I had a
dun.
whole lot of calls over that record, man.
Mm-hmm.
He said, woo.
Yep, and and you had you know, that's when you fired your shot up at you fired your rocket off at Nip,
Yeah.
and he fired one back.
And he fired one back.
But it's always another side of stuff. Y'all became actually pretty cool, and y'all was,
Yeah, but see,
y'all was on the verge of doing some things.
like that's what I'm saying. Like I tell everybody, it wasn't on no I'ma kill cuz or he said he gonna kill me. It was on some like
It was on some rap shit. It was hip hop shit.
cuz.
Friendly competition.
It was friendly
Like
competition. It was
you
hip
and
hop.
Quick,
Yeah,
cuz.
I'm hard, nigga, and you
Nigga,
hard.
you hard on your
so
side of the
that's
track,
what we
nigga.
gonna
So I'm
do.
finna.
Mm-hmm.
And he was bigger than me at the time. I just started rapping. Honest to God, the homies was like, man, we know you be singing and shit. You be writing raps and get in the booth, man, and do some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had stopped for a minute, got back to the streets, getting the set back right in order, you know what I'm saying? And then I ended up doing that Hard in the Paint song. That shit went crazy. Dub C called me like, damn, nephew, that's how you do the homies? That's what I knew then. That motherfucker went viral.
Shout out to the homie Dub.
Shout out to Uncle Dub for sure.
And Dub, so you related to Dub C, man.
Yeah, Dub, that's man, you know, through my uncle Monster Pookie, that's his little homie. You know, my uncle raised Dub C, man, you know what I'm saying? He tried to keep Dub off the streets, actually, you know what I'm saying? Tried to keep him out the park, out of Holly Park. You know, I heard all the stories, you know what I'm saying? Me and Dub sat and talked. I'm finna go fuck with him too. But yeah, man, my uncle was a blessing to a lot of niggas, man. Real talk.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Real talk, man. He'll be with Cube right now at doing the Big 3, or he'll be with Cube's son. Actually, that's what his main job was.
We start fucking with
Doughboy doing the movies and shit, protecting Doughboy on the road, doing his security work. That was his last thing he was doing, man, before he passed.
That was my nigga, man.
You rest in peace.
I used to live on St. Andrews.
He told me.
Yeah, that was.
I know. Come on, man. What I tell you?
That was my nigga, man.
He told me, man.
That was my lowrider crew. Them was my niggas, man. I'm from Compton, nigga, and I was with the 111s, nigga. Like
He told me.
shit, nigga. Every day. I lived over there for about 3 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right on St. Andrews, right off of Imperial.
Yeah, because my grandmother stayed on St. Andrews in 115th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, you know, on to the positive stuff, because a lot of people just like to just focus on the negative aspect of something, because that was some rap shit.
Yeah, that was just some rap shit, bro, because we ended up shaking hands and all that when we actually met twice. We had a meeting with Young Jeezy at the CTE Experience meeting in Atlanta. He flew out there. I guess he was trying to do a deal with Jeezy. I guess it didn't work out. Then he ended up going to Rick Ross, fucking with Rick Ross right after that. You know what I'm saying? So that's when he started doing the songs with Rick Ross, and then Ross was coming to LA fucking with him. But yeah,
shout out
man.
to Rose.
It was just
Rose, G to K, all of them. What's up, my niggas?
Yeah, it was just on some hip hop shit, man. And then when I got out of prison this last time, we actually hollered on the phone, cause we was my big homie, shout out to Big Mad Bone, man, and his big homie, we was trying to put a record together, but make it big for like the media, not just a record. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna make it big, make everybody be involved in this shit, media, all of that shit, because we from two Crip sets that you know what I'm saying, started a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Separated the Crip card. You know what I'm saying? So right there would have just brought us, you know what I'm saying? At least it would have showed a little bit more glue to what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the homie Nip. The march. You know what I'm saying? I took my homies to the march. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna ask you about. How big was that for you, man, to see in your lifetime, man? That happened? I thought it was real powerful, man.
They had hit me in my inbox.
That was real big.
Pac-Man from over there, and his homegirl, Lady Boss Hall, and on Instagram you look at media like, man, do you trust this shit or not? You feel me? So I hit the nigga Pac-Man like, man, is my safety straight? Am I straight? My safety? And he assured my safety. He's like, yeah, homie, on 60s, you good. We want y'all to pull up. So, you know, I get at the homies. Something, you know, they don't be with it. You know how this shit is. Niggas like, nigga, fuck that and all that. Woo, woo. Then you got some niggas like, well, let's just see how this shit go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had a nigga playing good cop, bad cop with me. I had a nigga playing a role, seeing who was talking shit and who wasn't. You know, you got to do it. I play chess, cuz. I play chess, man. And I had the niggas that was fully with it. Like, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But my whole purpose was, if I could get my little homies to this march and they could see my big homies interacting with they big homies from 60s, it'll show them that it was unity back in the days. Like, these niggas was actually like this. We was one set. Back in the days, us and them. We was one set. And a lot of my little homies don't know that. A lot of they little homies don't know that. Nigga, our big homies caught cases together and all that. It's facts. I done seen it. I done read about it. Know. You know what I'm saying? Did all kind of serve together, partied together, fuck bitches together, all of that. But just due to that one incident, it was a separation, a big one. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And then, like I say, like, I always be saying, like, shit different. Like, you got big homies now that some niggas be like, I'm about my money now. Fuck what them little niggas got going on in the set. They can have it. Now, when you do that, what's that telling you? Fuck it. Let them niggas terrorize the set, ruin the reputation, no protocol, no DPs, no meetings. Just let them niggas take drugs, get wild, shoot wild, beef with anybody. You know what I'm saying? No, it's no protocol, no structure.
Ain't no structure to it.
So that's where the fuck up come in at. It's like back in the days when we had them summer jams and all them big concerts, niggas hoods came to a table.
You damn right.
I don't give a fuck if it was one nigga from every set. It was a main nigga that's gonna tell his niggas, kick back at this concert, safety first. You feel me? Niggas trying to get their money and all that. Now niggas ain't doing that. Probably think the nigga got killed. Rest in peace to Draco. Backstage. It wasn't no.
It's crazy.
It wasn't. If it's for beef, homie, why we gonna put them together? If we ain't gonna sit them at the table and talk before the shit and get something resolved, it ain't gotta be squashed, but we gotta get some kind of understanding when we gonna get this money today.
Some places gotta be neutral zones, my nigga, to where it's like ain't nobody tripping, ain't nobody fucking this up tonight.
That's like what happened with me and Nip. Like, our shows was getting separated. And then I'm like, damn, they was scared of me, homie.
Oh, yeah. Damn,
I ain't gonna lie, because they looked at me like, oh, this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? He, in the industry, his mind, he was already past me when it came to elevating the mind and maturing, homie. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there yet. I was still finding my way, trying to mature and to be able to go and shake a nigga hand or... It was just, I wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? It took a while for me to get there, homie, but getting there is the goal. Once you get there, it's beautiful. Because now you can, now you live through all of that shit. Now you can tell the truth to where your big homies love what you doing. They love what you saying. You ain't out of order in what you saying. Like, I pray before I come in these interviews. That's why I don't be liking to be rehearsed or what you want to talk. shit, hit me with whatever, big homie.
Yeah, you know, we ain't gonna never come with no negativity or no faulty shit. No way. That's
Yeah,
not what we
but
do.
sometimes sometimes negative ain't gotta be bad all the time. Like
Especially if
our
you
conversation we having right now with about Nip, me and Cuz, we was beefing.
Exactly.
It's negative, but it ain't bad. We enemies, but it ain't bad. You feel me? It's a positive coming out of it. We talking positive in it.
Exactly.
I mean, you learn to mature. Same situation with me and Quick. You
Yeah.
get me?
Yeah.
It was gang shit.
But I'm gonna keep it gangster. That's when I paid more attention to you when he dissed you. At first, I used to listen to you with my big brother, but I was like, damn, man, I was more of a Biggie Smalls fan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Biggie Smalls more than I love
Biggie
Pac. I'm
Smalls,
just keeping
right.
it gangster.
Oh shit, you gonna have niggas tearing your ass up.
Hey,
in the
bet
comments,
nah.
dog.
But
You say
I keep
anything
it
about
gangster
Tupac,
though.
niggas. A nigga told me, still you don't like Tupac.
But
and
you
Big
can't
Sight
be
was
mad
my
at
best
me.
friend.
You can't be mad at me for the artist I fell
Yeah,
in
that's your
love.
opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the nigga that had rapped about swag and
Yeah.
popping bottles and bitches and cool riding, living that. I wasn't into the militant. He was too above what I was. He was too above with his raps for me. You know what I'm saying at the time. I couldn't understand all that half of that shit Pac was saying.
Like I'm a simple nigga. Give me
Oh,
some
gangster, man.
Yeah, nigga
That's why I
talking
can
my
listen to
language when he
shit
talk.
like Eiht and Cube and shit like I can sit and I can
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
understand
dog.
what they saying. They breaking it down in my language.
Right.
Actually, man, I thought Biggie. I like Tupac and I like Biggie, but motherfuckers gonna be mad at me saying this. Biggie was one of the Biggie said shit 10 years. That record came out 20 years ago.
What's that?
Life After Death and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
27 years. This nigga was saying shit on that album, dog, that a nigga could say today, and niggas be saying he one of the hardest niggas around.
Man, I fucked with Biggie,
Biggie
man.
was shit, dog. Biggie was one of my favorite rappers.
And no
dog.
disrespect to Pac, you know what I'm saying? I got love for Pac too. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't really from West Coast. He was from the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, we know
It's
the,
coming
we
right
know
now.
the
Y'all
adventures.
niggas.
You know what I mean? We know the adventures. So I can't really say I'm in love with Pac because he was repping LA and yelling out what we repping and all of that. If anything, nigga, it's gonna be Ice-T or Ice Cube or nigga, fuck that. Nigga, Tone Loc. You feel me?
Tone Loc, I
Yeah.
tell you, what's crazy. Me and Glasses was talking about that. Shout out to the homie Tone Loc, because Glasses doing something with him now.
King T, you know what I'm
Tone
saying?
Loc was the first nigga. He was really the first Crip nigga on wax, kind of to be like with the Loc, Tone Loc.
Yeah, nigga, I was watching Tone Loc on the box.
Exactly.
These young niggas don't know about the box. I was watching you on the box. I was watching my Uncle Monster Pookie in the forward cube on the box. The box, I learned a lot from. That's when I wanted to become a rapper back then. Watching the box TV, man. I wish we could bring the box back.
Yeah, that
Fuck
was
YouTube, you feel me? Really, if you look at it, they making money off YouTube, but the box, they was getting their gangsters off the box. You got to call. I blew the orders up on my grandma bill.
Yes.
Yeah, I was getting in
Everybody
trouble,
shit, yeah.
nigga.
2 seconds.
Yeah, I was getting in
Let me see
trouble
that
like a
again.
motherfucker,
Let me see that
nigga.
again. I want to see that
Every
shit
nigga.
again.
And you can
Nigga
tell.
nigga don't know nothing about no phone bill prices or nothing.
Hell no.
Dialing the fuck out.
I was dialing the fuck out of the videos.
Come hit you with $1,000 phone bill like some shit non-existent.
Hey, what do you think? I'm gonna ask you some serious shit, man, because I've heard this, man. People giving money to gangs now, like the government, like the police and everything like that.
Man, come on. That's what I'm saying. Ask me them kind of questions because this what I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna say about this, right? Keeping the gangster on, nigga. The government is doing that because they funding the big homies to keep the peace, right? In the streets. That help the big homies eat. That's how they eat. Off the funding that they giving to the big, I ain't gonna name drop, but you know who they giving all the money to, cuz. You know who they giving, I don't want to name drop, but they giving the nigga all the money, and he the one that's giving the Jim Brown programs and all that, the gang unity programs, he the one that's paying all the big homies out. You know what I'm saying? He paying my big homies. Like what you saying, the government giving them these checks to be the safety protectors of the community when we having events. Say we have an event at the park. The big homies come out with they security shirts on. You know what I'm saying? Whoop. You know what I'm saying? You got the G homie that's running it and all that, all the other big homies under him. So that's how they eat now. Now, say if they wanted to all the way stop these beefs, they could. All the G homie gotta do is really put his foot down. And now it's a lot of tragedies behind these beefs, like parents got murdered, mothers, brothers, sisters, uncles off these murders. But shit, how long is shit gonna go on? Back to this. Yeah, the big homies can sit down in there and stop it. But why? And we ain't gonna get paid no more if we stop all the shootings and killings on the streets, right? If it ain't no more shootings and killings on the streets, what we need y'all security for? Safe passage, that's what they call it. What we need y'all to do safe passage for? If everybody stop tripping and just get money, then they ain't gonna eat. That's my answer to why the government is giving these hoods money. Yeah, they keeping big homies fed, and the big homies is telling them, yeah, we got it all under control. Ain't no murder, death, kills. Woo, 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 woo. But really, ain't nobody having no sit downs at no tables. Niggas only gonna come together when it's an event. Then they come together. All right, they got $1 million check on the table for us. Now let's go to the Raymonds. Let's go to Eiht Gangsters. Let's go to the Hoovers. Let's go to the woo. Let's go get 5 OGs from over there. And just tell them that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got it all under control. Everybody gonna be good. Everything good. Cut the check. Everything good to cut. The check cut. Tomorrow it could be murder, death, kill. All if they give a fuck, long as it ain't cracking that day. Long as it ain't cracking for this week or whatever we putting the ceasefire shit out for this week or these few days, then nigga, you know what I'm saying, let the mayor and all them know that we did our job. Now the crime, the killing rate went down. What? 3-4 niggas was getting killed a week. Now it's probably only one. Now it's probably none, just every 3 weeks or something. So it make them look like they doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But they really not.
Let me ask you this, bro. Do you ever see a time, man? Because I know, like I said, I'm from Ohio, dog, but I've been out here since 1988, dog. So I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of changes. You know, just even as far as the way niggas, you know, conduct their shit in the street, like you said, niggas is online with it now. It ain't as much face-to-face interaction. Do you ever see it being a time? Do you ever see a time coming, man, to where all this shit go kind of chill out?
Hell no, man. I'm keeping it real with you, OG. Because all our babies is growing up with hate in their heart, man. I just told you, ain't no big homies sitting there telling them what to do no more.
So you think because of the lack of structure,
yeah, it's going to keep going, man.
It's going to keep going. It's going to perpetuate
and the big homies waiting on that generation under them to say something. Waiting on them to tell these niggas woo, woo, woo. But it got to come from up top, cuz. It got to come from the triple OG. It got to come from the generals.
Do you think that the BGs in the neighborhoods want to listen to the OGs?
That's what I was going to
say. Yeah,
man,
if you got the right names talking, if you got the right reputable in front of you, yeah, they going to listen. Or you going to get smashed out. Or who don't want to listen? That's saying that you ain't from the set. That's saying you going against the set. You too big for the program. You don't want to listen? Nigga put 10 niggas on you. Fuck a 3-man. Now put 10 niggas on you. That you Bruce Lee. You whooping niggas. Whoop 10 niggas. I bet you hit the ground, nigga. So, yeah, even if they don't want to listen, they got to. You banging our shit, little nigga. You got to. I come from that cloth.
Yeah, that's
it ain't no
that era.
Only reason why now is because you got young niggas out here knocking older homies out. Because the older homie is a smoker now, or he been drinking all his life, or some older homies ain't got no squabble like that. He was a killer back in his time. So you gotta give him his respect. He made the way for you.
You know what? You just touched on something. Let's talk about that, because you got niggas out here that bust their guns like a motherfucker, right?
Yes, sir.
bust their guns. I'm talking about in situations to where really they can just knuckle up with a nigga if it's an issue, right?
Yeah.
But they reaching for that pistol first, dog.
They don't want that loss. They don't want a loss, man. Like, I done seen niggas in the county jail, reputable niggas, squabble. And it don't be like no niggas locking up. It be like, nigga, I ain't trying to get knocked out in front of everybody. I got a reputation, you got a reputation. You feel me? That's how it be. It's that loss, man. You don't want to take that loss in front of the public.
Exactly. Not with social media and all that shit nowadays.
That's all I'm saying,
Motherfucker
OG.
get knocked out in jail, and it'll be
It
a
is
nigga
so-
on the street see this shit, and two say, "Oh my nigga, oh
Nigga, how they get that?
man, how a nigga get that? Nigga, the homie got the
Phone in there on the set.
big, and put you on blast in 2 seconds. Nigga, you can't even come back to the hood with respect."
Yep.
So
It's
yeah,
over.
niggas, it's different. It's just a
So
little
it's
different
the
now.
loss, OG.
It's a loss because I always looked at that man as like, if you can't use these motherfuckers right here, you can have all the motherfucking guns in the world. That's cool. But what about these?
That's why I was blessed to be raised by gorillas. I came from a cradle of champions, man. From my granddaddy, my uncle Monster, Pookie, Squabbles. My daddy, Bigg Sodi, Squabbles, the knockout artist. So me and my brother had it rough. I told you we came up out the garage, lifting weights as kids, 4 and 5 in the morning before school, homie. We didn't go to the skating ring. We didn't go to the park. We went to the garage and played with the pit bulls. He wanted to hear them weights go cling, 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 cling. He wanted to hear that speed bag. That's how Pops raised us. I'm watching my Uncle Monster and other big homies come over there lifting weights late at night. I'm in the back with them. They drinking 40s, lifting weights. So that's the structure I came from. Pops raised us like army men, preparing us for the streets.
Yeah, man. You know what I was going to ask you, man? It's been a lot of stuff, man, with this internet. Like, I just sit back and look at all this shit. It's a lot of, it's a lot of different people out there, right?
Yes, sir.
That's pushing their line or their little agenda, right? With the Tekashi situation, man, when that popped off, right? I kind of saw that coming before it even came, right? Before it even came, I said,
Yeah, he always on the boat. Like, it ain't nothing. Go keep going.
But I saw that situation, man. And it ain't just him, because everybody always, want to just kind of like pick on Tekashi. It ain't him, man. I've noticed, man, a lot of entertainers, man, they like to come out here to L.A. Some of them is official. You got some cats like Dave East, he really one of them dudes.
Out here running around.
He really do his due diligence. He really from where he say he from, right?
Yeah.
Even Lil Wayne. A lot of people, used to get on Wayne, but I was like, no, when I was in New Orleans and we pulled up at that club, me and the homie Glasses, Wayne had about 30, 40 niggas up there, dog, that was real official, niggas, they was out there. What do you think, man, about these cats, man, that's like industry cats, man, and they come to these neighborhoods, dog, and they kind of like ingratiating themselves to the sets, man. They actually getting put on these sets right now, dog. In some situations, don't you think that could be a little dangerous and treacherous?
It's stupid to me. It ain't dangerous or treacherous. It's stupid.
Are they paying to do it?
You get $1 million to come back and gangbang and to lose your life after you got
Ain't
a
that
big
crazy?
check. Niggas, real niggas like me, we work hard for that break, cuz. Give me that $1 million or give me that 150, 200,000 break in the deal, nigga. You won't see me. I'll be the invisible man. You only see me doing shows, cuz, and videos. I want to stay free. Nigga want to cherish this.
Yeah, and the reason why I say it could be dangerous and treacherous, dog, a lot of niggas got locked up behind that shit.
But
dog.
niggas think like now they gotta be from somewhere to be a rapper out here to be protected. Like half of these niggas got put on 21 and 20. These rap niggas. And I'm talking about these LA rap niggas. And some of them ain't even from they set. They just letting them bang it because they paying their way. Like letting them come and be a part of whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping the game, so G.
Yeah, I was gonna get into that.
These niggas ain't even put in no work. Y'all just get put on just to yell they set to promote. What I say, promotion. Promote the set. Promote the set, homie. You big in this shit. Promote the set. we good. Breaking them off of the little crumbs, you know what I'm saying? You get one of your big homies, whoever put you on and got you solid and relevant in the set, you probably get him a whip, something nice, gold chain, probably 50, 100,000. He gonna make sure niggas off of you. Now you got niggas around you. And he gonna make sure you got the niggas. He gonna make you look good like you been over there for years. Nigga, you ain't killed nothing. Nigga, don't nobody really know you. You know what I'm saying? So it's cheating, homie. Cause they paying for that. They paying for their friendship and shit like that. They paying to yell these sets. They paying to look like killers. They paying to rap. I sagged or I'm sliding in they raps. And these niggas ain't sliding. These niggas is actors. Niggas like me did the shit. That's why we ain't on like how we supposed to be on.
And you know what's sad about it though, dog, is that niggas really feel they gotta do all that though to get on. And I'm gonna tell you, and I think that because it's almost like a curse being from LA if you're a rapper. If you don't have no affiliation with nobody, niggas everywhere else is looking at you like, man, like nigga, you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
It was fucked up back in the days. They was scared of this gangster shit.
Exactly.
Now they in love with this gangster. They infatuated with killing and
Nigga, we couldn't
drawing
go
down
nowhere.
and blasting niggas.
I couldn't go nowhere. Motherfuckers didn't want to play no music on the radio.
Come on, man, because it was
They see me
killing and
walking up with about 5 homies from the neighborhood. It's like, oh no, the video people getting
scared.
Like but
now they
it's
infatuated.
Like, oh wow.
Video people want to be around 100 Crips now. They like, fuck it, nigga. The industry love it. Murder, death, kill. They loving it now. I didn't understand it. Why when I was talking that gangster shit, like now why I gotta switch my music up just a little bit, just you know what I'm saying, so that y'all won't be like Lil Sodi still tripping in the streets. He still, I ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm saying? I'm changing for the good, but I'm gonna always be me, homie.
Well, you got some major shit going on now. You got a documentary you doing with the homie Bigg Steele Perico, right?
Oh yeah, man.
Shout out to Perico.
Hey, that's it. Hey, that we got it's called Street Gangs, Real Kings of L.A. It's about the businessmen and Slauson boys. But that's a big picture that I'm in, a big movie. It's like I don't think it's a doc. I think it's like a real.
Oh, this is a movie.
Yeah. Cause Dub C called me and told me about it. He was like, "Man, that shit look like Snowfall. You got a scene look like Snowfall." When I was in the warehouse, I was like, "Damn, that shit look like that." He's like, "You look natural, nephew." You feel me? So yeah, I'm open for acting and all of that.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
dope, dog. You out there getting to it, dog. You out there getting. That's what we talk about. That positive change, dog. Because we need more real cats, dog, to get opportunities, dog. Because it is a lot of suckerism. It's a lot of. That's why you know when they say don't meet your heroes. Almost every, and I don't never say no other niggas my hero necessarily, but don't never meet niggas that you like because you wind up being disappointed.
Yeah, because they act weird.
It's been crazy with me because all the niggas I thought would be weird actually turned out to be the coolest niggas. And the niggas I think would be cool would be kind of like on the flaky side, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I met some niggas like that.
You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of shit going on, man. And any way we can assist with it over here.
Yeah, God is good, man. God is good, big homie. Like I said, I'd rather talk on these podcasts and do a record. You feel me?
Right.
Because the people feel your words and your life story and what you got to say.
Feel a better connection, you know, when they get to hear some in-depth shit.
Yeah.
You know, like with music, you know, it's always an expression, but when you get to have a conversation with a motherfucker
without the beat,
exactly, it always hits a little more different because I always find myself intrigued with different guests that come on the show,
right?
And they tell their stories, and you know, you kind of put yourself in some of the shoes that they were in.
Yeah,
because a lot of us came from a lot of the same shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Being from poverty and growing up in the hood and in and out of jail and uncles and cousins.
Man,
just being around that life.
When I was a kid, when I seen you in the movies and shit, I used to be like, I didn't know at first. I'm like, man, he a real gang member. I used to be on my big brother, cuz we used to watch our movie. I'm like, oh, hey, you need some help, homie. Hey, that part right.
Yeah, that's all. That's just
I was like,
that's just being a
cuz,
nigga from the hood.
that
You know
right
what I'm saying?
there, cuz, that right
It's kind
there,
of different when
cuz.
people, you know, you see people play
That's
gangster
real life
niggas.
shit though
You
be
see
happening.
people play gangsters, and you see movies, and then I tell niggas like, nigga, I used to love to get up and go to the hood every day.
Yeah, that shit was like a
It was
thrill,
like it was
homie.
nothing better,
I
didn't
didn't
it?
want to miss nothing.
It
I
was
slept in the
nothing
set,
better.
same
And-
clothes for 3
And
days
you look
straight.
at it and you be like, damn, a nigga could have lost his life that day, or
Yup, on
damn,
the
I
real,
could have went
cuz.
to jail for a long time that day if I didn't do this, or blah
On the
blah.
set.
But I tell niggas in a minute, I wouldn't trade it for nothing,
Nothing.
man.
I learned from all of that shit.
Nothing, nigga. The pussy, the dope selling, the carrying the heat, the squabbles,
All of that shit.
everything. It makes you respect being able to wake up and go, damn, that was 20 years ago, or that was 30 years ago.
And I'm still
and I'm
here,
still
Lord.
here.
Thank you.
Because there's a lot of niggas that we know
That's gone.
that we
man,
went
you're
to
gone.
elementary school
with.
with, or high school, or junior high. A lot of niggas didn't make it, man.
They didn't make it, man. Some of them left young too,
And the
man.
crazy shit about it is, niggas was standing right there with you. We was doing the same shit. You get me?
Yeah.
We was doing the same shit the day before my nigga got killed, or the day before. But he wasn't doing nothing no different than me, nigga. We was both standing on the corner yesterday smoking. Or we was both rolling to the liquor store to get some drink. Or we was both, you know, whatever. And in that quick second, my nigga got took out.
That's all it take, man. We here on borrowed time, dog. I always tell people.
I'm walking the same block, though.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
I got the same bandana in my pocket. I'm throwing up the same hood, and just, my nigga got took out, and I'm still walking around here. And you look up and go 20 years later, god damn. Like, it's a blessing.
I always just thought like, damn, man, the set gonna be here when we all leave this motherfucking planet Earth, cuz.
Yes, it is. Unless they gentrify the
paid-
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Unless they take over and turn it into something else.
I was gonna tell you-
Space Agents, the Jetsons and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I
But
was
it's
gonna-
gonna still be there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you though,
gonna
Eiht,
still be there. The motherfucking streets that you walked up and down,
Yeah.
them motherfuckers gonna still be there.
I'm gonna tell y'all something like what they doing in Watts right now. If you notice, all the people that's been living in the projects in Watts for years,
Oh,
and
it
years,
look beautiful over there,
what
man.
they doing now is they telling them, "Hey, we got a house for you out in Palmdale.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got something
that's-
up in Palmdale."
That's when they tore the Jordan Downs
but
down.
that ain't cool too though. Like, it's like y'all moving them more into the dirt, the
the
desert.
desert, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They figuring that moving all that outwards 2 hours away, an hour and a half away, it's gonna take the problems away
the
from
nap
the inner
ties
city.
looking fucked up and all of that. Like, they ain't
Well, you
keeping
gotta
up
remember
with
this
it.
prime real estate where the west side is, man, what they used to call South Central Los Angeles, West LA now. If you notice, they even changed the name of it. It's West LA now.
Yeah, back over there in the Marvins and places.
You know, so the housing prices over there are steady rising, man. They getting, you know,
yeah, they want
moving
about
people out
$4
of there.
million for a house over there.
Man.
They moving people out, like you said, out to the desert, right? And if you look at what they're doing, it's, you know, West LA, Watts, and all that stuff is gonna be prime real estate.
Man,
People are
did you
tired
see
of
what
driving.
they did to the Jordan Downs?
Yeah.
It look beautiful over there. They got a little mall over there,
Mm-hmm.
Nike mall, shoe stores and shit over there now. They say for the tourists. I'm like, damn, the tourists gonna come that far from the airport?
Yeah, they gonna move.
Well, you
in and
remember-
motherfucking take over and be like, this was famous Watts. You get me?
I heard it was white people, a lot of white people too
Yeah,
back
a lot.
then.
Somebody
watch
was telling
riots
me
and all
there's a lot of gentrification going on over there where the Jordan Downs used to be. But that's the whole plan. Let's
Well, the
get
whole
niggas
plan is to
and
get them.
whatever out.
Think about it. If you can cause the property values to drop down to dirt cheap prices and come back and get them and build on them,
Man, that's
you
why.
up automatically.
But if you look at it like Afro Man said, he said, man, I was living in Compton, paying $900 for a 1-bedroom back then. That nigga said, man, I got on my shit, left everything and went to Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
It's cheap. It's cheap. Like right now, everybody leaving LA. Everybody going to Vegas, Palmdale, Lancaster, Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
especially Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
They leaving that motherfucker because it ain't no rent control no more.
They turning LA into fucking like New York is, with everything just 4,000-5,000 big buildings
Yeah.
everywhere, and so it's like LA is gonna be like they turn it into, listen, we just want to major everything out.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something.
Go ahead, Big Homie.
My house is cool. I live in it's a nice house, but when you think of how $1 million house should be, and my house wasn't $1 million when I bought it. I bought my house for like maybe 500,000. Now it's rose exponentially, and I'm like, damn. And I look at what I can get from Texas or Mississippi or Alabama, some motherfucking where. If I sold my crib, man, I could sell my crib. I could take this down here, take 2 out of that money that I got,
Exactly.
and go buy some big ass shit for the same price, dog. For actually less. You go down there. I remember it was a time I almost moved to Atlanta, man, maybe 8 years ago, and I was gonna move into a 7-bedroom house, dog. And when I tell you, I wasn't buying a house, I was gonna rent it. When I tell you that house wasn't nothing but $1,500 a month, and I had
What?
5 bedrooms, dog, fully basement with
That's
movie
how it
theater
is
and all
down
kind
there,
of
though,
shit,
down
dog.
south.
It was gonna wind up being $2,000 a month with the HOA fees and all that shit. But
That ain't shit. 6 bedroom, $2,000.
I was gonna be in a motherfucking mini.
Man, I would have had niggas rent. I would have been renting rooms out.
It was gonna be the shit, dog. And I'm gonna tell you, dog, LA is overpriced, dog.
Yeah, it is, man. That's why
It's overpriced,
everybody buying property in Ohio, Georgia. Like, that's where I want to go, like, you know what I'm saying, when I get my spot. I do want to go live in Georgia, you know what I'm saying?
I like
love
Georgia, man. I love Georgia, dog.
I
It's
love
cool.
just the green trees, the green grass, like the open space between the houses, you know what I'm saying? You got more land, the kids can play.
Well, I'm gonna tell
shit
you,
like
who really
that. You
came
feel
up
me,
down.
Eiht?
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you who came up down there. That nigga Daz has been buying property in the South for 20 years, dog. For 20 years, because he got shit in Alabama. Not to put all his business out there.
No, I've been seeing him on Instagram.
Yeah, but
had bought some
he put it
property.
out there.
Daz building little warehouses.
Daz is building warehouses.
Yeah.
Daz said he building a club in the back of his house so he don't have to tour no more. So the niggas go come down there. He go build a hotel behind this shit. So niggas will just come in. Niggas will probably do that, dog. I ain't mad at that.
No, it is. It's a white dude. Me and Fro do shows for in Mississippi. He lived there. He got a hotel, his home, and the club. So when me and Fro come, we got the hotel, and we walk right to the club. Go right back to the hotel. And that nigga office, his house right there, all in one. A white dude in Mississippi where we be going.
I ain't mad,
Hattiesburg.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him.
Because, me and Eiht don't have the discussions like, dog, because sometimes, man, you got to get the fuck on, dog. And that's what I tell the homies from out here from L.A., man. Because a lot of the L.A. homies do got that spider. That's what I call it, the spider complex. Like, if you call a nigga a spider don't do nothing but stay in their web right there. They ain't going nowhere, but if you come in that web, they go tear your ass up, right?
Yeah.
They go catch you and tear your ass up.
Niggas don't got no outlets like that in LA. Everybody hate on each other, so how can they ever sit down and talk with you to get some money if they always pillow talking about you got more than me?
That's one thing about our town, man. We hate the next niggas come up, man.
Exactly.
Can't
And I don't know you from the dog who's a stray dog walking down the alley, but
if you sold two more records more than me,
I don't like that nigga.
I don't like that nigga.
For just no reason. Nigga ain't never done nothing to me, never slapped my mama,
none of that, bro.
Shot at none of the homies, nothing. I just don't like that nigga. And you have no valid reason other than a nigga hustling more than you.
Nigga grinding, shining, man.
And it ain't even to the fact that I'm trying to floss my hustle on you. I could just pull up somewhere, jump out the car, and
mad.
Walk in, and you mad as a
motherfucker. That's how they
be.
be.
The attitude of niggas here in LA.
Yep. That's why, big homie. It's the hate, man.
We hate to see the next man succeed if we not, we don't like to congratulate here.
Especially your own kind.
Yes.
Your own homies sometimes, like, it's like they don't want to see you. Why I can't be, like, shout out to E40, man. Like he be saying, I'm not above you. I'm not below you. I'm right beside you.
I'm with you.
Why I can't be with you?
I'm with you.
Hey, before we go, because, I got to give you a compliment, too.
Yes, sir.
This nigga Eiht usually be, when it's right at the hour, hey, it's the show is an hour, he'd be texting me, right? He ain't did that shit not one time with you, because we have some good conversation.
Oh, like, that's
When
what I'm
it's good
saying, big
conversation, you
homie.
probably got the record for the longest dude to be on the show.
Oh no, you know me. When
Damn, you said I got
don't
the
like to
record.
fuck around.
You
Yeah,
got the record, because
Son, good looking out, Eiht.
Because they usually be
Wait a
like,
minute,
he be
man.
like, man, let's hurry up and cut
Wrap
this
it.
motherfucker off,
Hey.
wrap it up.
Hey,
you know, I be over here like they had the little shit at
Yeah.
the Grammys.
Yeah, he the
Nigga, I'll be sitting right here in the chair, nigga, texting the nigga
He be
like,
you know, I hear my shit.
hour, nigga.
Because sometimes,
Like, get this motherfucking nigga.
because you know, Brian be helping us produce the show, right? So shout out to Brian. Brian behind the scenes, he helped us produce the show.
shout out to Brian.
And you know, he'd text me little questions. Sometimes I'll say, remind me to ask this or whatever like that.
Yes, sir.
And so I get one text, I'll look up, and I look over at this nigga, he be looking at me like I was like, nigga, man, all right, that Eiht be right at the hour. He ain't did that shit not once this
Man,
time.
shout out to you, Eiht.
Oh,
Big
son.
love and respect, big homie.
Yeah,
Hey,
come over, sit
hey,
your ass over here.
Hey, 2 C's, sometimes 3.
Real niggas a platform, and that's what I'll be saying. I
Over here.
hate the I be hating to fuck with niggas, you know, like the typical nigga. Like, cause every time still it be like, we gonna do this nigga, and I be
Yeah.
like, man, why? We gonna do this nigga? What the fuck is
Okay, so Eiht be
fuck is
tripping.
he
Hey, I like that though. I like that though.
Real niggas who
Deserve
I
it.
know that have been in this motherfucking street shit and who have came where I come from. And then, first of all, you rest in peace to my nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, big
My
homie. I
niggas
appreciate
people,
it.
man. So that's what it do. But just realness. I like to have real shit on the show. I like
Positivity.
to always just do the
Yes, sir.
typical nigga. You know, the typical rap nigga or the typical this or that.
Because
And if we
half of
deal
these
with-
niggas.
If we deal with niggas from the streets, it has to be a nigga who has shown that even though I come from the streets, I got somewhere else to go than the streets. I got
Amen.
something else to look forward to. And you've been doing that with the music and all
Amen.
of that. So, you know.
Thank you,
like
big
I said,
homie.
I know all the steps you done came from. YA, being in the hood, representing the hood, and then just trying to make that transition to music where niggas accept you. Like,
And then,
I'm still from the hood.
like, not to cut you off, I don't want to leave this out. Like, it's hard for me to do this rap shit because of I'm from where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
Like the neighborhoods, they got all the A&Rs, they got all the help. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no hate or nothing, but I'm just keeping it gangster. This is the truth. This is what I know. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for a nigga like Lil Sodi to be in a good position. A lot of A&Rs tell me this, man. Man, Sodi, you know they gonna put they kind before you. You hard. You got everything. You got the look, the sound, woo, woo. But they gonna put him first. Like, no lie, bro. I was at the table with a nigga. I think it was Sony. And due to the homie passing, I don't know if it was due to that or whatever, but I didn't get the deal. You know what I'm saying? It went to the Hussle card, you feel me?
Mm.
So it's a lot of things that I have to go around to try to become the man of my dreams. It ain't easy for me to just, you know what I'm saying, I don't have a big homie in the industry. It's not one homie from Gangster Crip in the industry that's pressing the line. My big homie Madbone to do it. There's a lot of people in the industry ask about him. He know all the producers, A&Rs, they all know him. When I talk to him, what's up with your homie Madbone? But he one of the generals that just, like you said, he in the set. He comfortable right there. He don't want to move around the world and, you know what I'm saying, or get in cameras, and them niggas was real killers back then and fighting real murders and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't got a big homie in the game to help me like that, like they did or like they do. You feel me? So that's why I be sitting back chopping it up with Dub, and he just be encouraging me to, like, keep going and shit. You feel me? Like,
Dub is a good nigga, man.
don't let that shit discourage you.
Dub. And y'all make sure y'all go check that Dub C and CJ Mack show. Them the homies right there.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to CJ Mack, man.
Yeah, shout out to CJ. Kato,
Yo.
what's been going on? You know I got to hear you do it one time, dog. I ain't heard.
Oh, you need a oh my mama.
I ain't heard in a long time. What's up with you, Big Boy?
Oh man, I'm just chilling, man. I want to make sure I got my nigga up in there. A lot of people don't even know this is my partner right here, man.
Real
When I
talk.
was doing my music, 2010, I was reaching out to everybody to get in the video, like all the local. You know, it was around the time when the New West was going on. Young West Coast rappers trying to get they shit going. Sodi, one of the only niggas that tapped in. So you know, I was like, damn, you know, that nigga didn't even know me like that, far as you know what we rocking with now. But it was on some genuine article type shit. So by me having access to platforms and been on the platform myself, I always wanted to make it my business. And then the story that he got going and his position, everything that y'all just talked about, it need to be told and it need to be presented and it need to be out there because people don't know. They don't understand, like, the whole fabric of this South Central gangbanging shit and the politics with niggas rocking with each other is deep. We don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? And there was some inspiration coming along before the homie passed, and people don't know that they was trying to, you know what I'm saying, show that glue he was talking about. So I felt like his story was going to get lost in the shuffle if a lot of podcasts don't start getting on that and spreading that and start using these media outlets to spread the real message from niggas that's really from the local red light. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing, just trying to bridge gaps, my nigga.
Man, I appreciate you.
That's official.
I appreciate you,
I'm
bro.
gonna say something about that, man. Before we get up out of here, man. It's a lot of people, man, that make it their business, and I'm not trying to make this no black or white thing, dog, but it is a black and white thing, so I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. It's a lot of people, dog, that want to get our people on their platforms and make us look like we illiterate, make us look like we ignorant, and start shit up amongst each other, start division in the community, and motherfuckers wind up really getting hurt. And shit really be happening out here because y'all not involved in it. Y'all do anything for fucking views, man. I swear, man.
Yeah, it be the YouTubers.
Yeah, you know, anything for fucking views. Y'all to do some shit, put some misleading shit in the title that could really go get a motherfucker hurt, dog.
Like no cap. My interview I just did, right, at the Holden Court. The YouTubers switched my words and said I was dissing Nip. In my interview I just did. I shouted him out. I never disrespected him at all. Oh, that nigga Lil Sodi say Nip was scared of him.
But see, I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm like, look at this YouTube nigga, man.
Talked about, you done
I'm
died.
like,
That's what
what
you
the
heard.
fuck? No, YouTubers, man, keep it real. Don't do that shit, man. Y'all start.
It's right now. It's popular for motherfuckers to put up whatever for content for their shows because let's face it, a lot of niggas need that. When they can't have originality,
Right.
or they can't hold decent conversations with niggas about realism, everything turns to let's just create some content. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there. So you just have to be cautious of who you do interviews with and who you speak to. Because, like I tell a motherfucker, it's a privilege for you to be able to conversate with me, motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and you know what? Let me clear something up
Yeah,
right
bro.
now.
I'm happy as a motherfucker.
I'm not the dumb, gang-banging, illiterate motherfucker that you think because I'm from Compton and I wrote.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna clear something up right now. Holden Court is one of the allies, dog. That's the homie. We not referring to his show. Because you know motherfuckers will take we record YouTube comments and shit,
you know,
because you have to, because what they'll do, they'll go back and say, they'll flip it and go back and say he was on there.
No, you could go on YouTube. Like that, you could go on YouTube and the YouTuber got the Holden Court interview that I'm doing. He put it up there saying that
he don't take your interview. Yeah, like, see what niggas is doing now because that's the way that
creating their own content.
No, what they doing?
They leave me out of it.
But no,
leave me out of it. Don't share my shit like that, right? Man.
They'll take our content and they'll make a reaction video to it, but it's a way of them really stealing your content and say, yeah, look at Eiht on there. He dissing this nigga. They doing that to get clicks, man. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of.
And that's the first thing they gonna say. MC Eiht, this whoop whoop whoop. Yeah. What the fuck?
And what
nigga, that wasn't even a conversation.
And the reason why I'm saying that, we taking our shit back, dog. We putting this shit back in our hands, dog, because what happens is, dog, they gonna be disrespectful, dog. They gonna make motherfuckers look stupid. They gonna have motherfuckers out here beefing with each other.
Look at No Jumper. Got all the young homies looking stupid.
I think they done shook him, though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they shook him. But look what he was using us. He using us. That's why I was happy on the last podcast I had. Like, black podcasts. Let's utilize
Well, a
them.
lot of people took our platform, dog, because we was doing this type of, we were doing this brand of journalism, dog, way before a whole lot of people. When I thought of this show, dog, it wasn't, you can count on your hand maybe 3 podcasts, dog, black podcasts that was out there. Then that's when they wanted to start talking about the homies from the streets and start doing this and that. But you are not allowed to come into our communities, dog. You don't do shit for us. You don't do a motherfucking thing for us. All you do is try to put our men,
Man.
put our people down and our culture
What you
down.
say, Eiht?
The
Them
shit
niggas
ain't going
what?
down no
50
more.
states away?
Yeah.
Making these
30
shit up.
states away trying to make up content. And so you get exactly. Nigga talking about he
I'm finna pull up, drop the location.
And the nigga
Drop the
motherfucking-
load.
Hell yeah, nigga, 1,000 miles away.
Just be careful about who you fuck with, who you talk to, because like I said, a lot of people aren't in your best interest.
Amen.
Get me? A lot of people aren't in your best interest, and a lot of people are here to see you fail. You know, like I said, there's jealous niggas all day, and they want to see you fall. A lot of people don't want to see you succeed. So be careful who you waste time with. You get me?
Yeah.
Because like
I
I
like
said,
that.
again, it's a privilege to talk to a motherfucker
I like that.
who can give you some information about how shit really is. And don't have time for motherfucker to be trying to twist up and start beefing, because we got enough of that shit.
Exactly. And you know, and I'm not even talking about these little motherfuckers that leave comments and stuff, because I'll tell you right now, I have my concealed carry license, so I wish one of y'all would think it's a game. But anyway, let's stay on the positive note.
Yeah, but you gotta let them know though.
You know, let's stay on the positive note, but
Real
don't play no
talk,
games.
man.
Don't get yourself hurt, man, because I take all threats serious. So,
And they be saying all kind of shit, loose lips, man. Like, they disrespect you in the foulest way, man. That's one thing I hated about social media. Like, I can't grab this nigga. Like, y'all made a platform to where you could be disrespected in the
Yeah,
worst.
definitely.
Coldest way.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
And this a motherfucker that ain't even got a picture on his
Oh,
Instagram.
yeah.
He ain't got no followers. He ain't got nothing. All
I'm gonna tell you the
zeros.
scary part about it, though, homie. I really believe that these niggas you see, they just don't made a channel up 2 days ago. I believe them be motherfuckers that you know that don't have the
Wow.
motherfucking balls or whatever to say whatever to you.
Yeah,
'Cause
that'd
you-
be a person right next to
That be
you.
a nigga sitting right up under you sometimes. Sometimes, dog. 'Cause I swear I'd be like, nah,
Waste their time to make a channel.
waste their time to make a
shit.
channel.
Make a whole email, the whole thing, just to say what they wouldn't say in your motherfucking
Fucking
face.
face.
And with that note,
That's like that nigga Charleston White.
okay,
I'm sorry for leaving that nigga out. Fuck Charleston White.
Oh, man.
That nigga dissed my son. Rest in peace, man. It's on YouTube. You know, it's some podcasts got us up there on YouTube and all that. It was a conversation about it. Me being the gangster I am. Shit, I couldn't just leave that out right now. I forgot about that shit, man. And he be running around saying shit and thinking people thinking that he for us. He for the blacks and all that shit. But you go around and you dissing dead children. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't cool, man.
That's wild.
I ain't. And then it was like, I didn't even disrespect the nigga. The nigga said fuck Crips and fuck Bloods. All I said was, he was like, them dumb motherfuckers. All I said was, homie, all Crips and Bloods are not dumb and illiterate. It's a lot of smart and intelligent Crips out here. Then once I replied, I guess that made him mad. I ain't say nothing disrespectful. I just spoke up. You feel me? When he was saying all that at the time. Because mind you, he was out here with my big homie, Melvin Foreman at the time. That's how he was able to run around LA and all that shit. You feel me?
Shout out to Mel. That's the homie right there.
Official.
Yeah. So, you know, fuck that nigga Charleston White. I hope you see this shit and be looking, nigga. Because my mama told me don't reply to him no more on the social media shit. Because she seen the shit, you know what I'm saying? She like, all that nigga doing is putting the police on you, awareing the police of you. You a reputable, son. You already know the police crashing and know you in the hood. All he trying to do is get you known by all the police now. Social media police. I forgot about the industry police. You know what I'm saying? That's all he doing. He getting at all the niggas yelling and cussing at all these niggas, but y'all not knowing that he getting y'all noticed by the cops. That's all. He bringing awareness to y'all.
Yeah, we at a time on the internet now, dog, that's at the all-time high. Motherfuckers is threatening people.
Ain't no rules. about
And
this
then
shit.
motherfuckers is threatening niggas,
Man.
dog. And it's you know what's crazy, dog? I be looking at some of these little niggas sometimes like, Do you know I'm 50-something years old? I'm a real grown ass man.
But see, they don't care about
Nah, they
that.
don't
They
care.
care about you showing that gun at 50 years old on Instagram. You show that thing like, little nigga, nigga, you on there talking that shit with them two guns.
That
They,
niggas are illiterate and just as
that's
dumb.
what they
Just as
respond to,
dumb,
shit
but
like
like
that.
I
And I
said,
hope,
you
and
have
really,
you have to just be careful
Yeah, you
about
gotta-
who you talk to, who you fuck with, because a nigga try to draw you out of your element.
Yeah, big
But,
homie.
you know, if
Hell
you done
yeah.
walked around these blocks, and if you've done seen and heard, and you've been keeping your eyes open all this time, you know what the fuck is up. Don't be dumb and don't play dumb like they think we are. So what? If you a hood nigga or whatever, use your intelligence, nigga.
Amen.
There's a lot of hood intelligent niggas, man.
That's all I'll be
Feel
trying
me?
to say. But that's another reason why, like I said, what's the other nigga name, man, from 5'5"? The nigga that be making all the noise. C-Mac.
think he in jail.
C-Mac.
he in
Like,
jail now, I think.
it's cool. He came from a whole nother state and came out here and started cripping. But like I was telling them, like my peoples is from his hood, so they wanted him to come do some feeding the homeless in the set. I'm like, he can't do that because of how he moving, homie. And I'm just keeping it gangster with you. Now I told him, you get me to sit down and I'm gonna talk to this dude and let him know how to move so you'll be able to go and feed the homeless and you know what I'm saying? Let me sit down and talk to you. Cause I'm gonna talk to you like a gangster and like a big brother too. And let you know like that ain't how you rep the card as being a
But
Crip.
you know what I mean, though, man.
It's like no, hold on. We don't like to be laughed at, cuz it's not to be a joke on how we live our lifestyle as Crips, homie. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm not hating on how he getting his money and all that. Like the nigga from No Jumper call him a character, a cartoon character. The white boy Adam call him a cartoon character. But you fucking with this same white boy that's disrespecting you, calling you a cartoon character. He obviously he don't look at you as a real Crip, right? I wish a nigga would call me a cartoon character or I'm playful or I'm playing with this Crip shit like it's a host or a game for promotion. People get killed over this shit. Back in the days, you couldn't Crip walk. If you wasn't a member, in Dub C, Snoop Dogg, all of them niggas said it in their songs. Crip walking if you ain't gang banging.
That was the dance you used to do at the party. The bitches would get mad.
Now it's a new dance. It's a new dance. The kids do it. So they think it's cool, but they not even knowing you could get killed over Crip walking. These people ain't telling these kids that. Man, we couldn't do no Crip walk back in the days as a kid, homie. What? Nigga, my papa, nigga, Nanny and them see us Crip walking around that church doing the move. Nigga, we getting whooped with a stitching cord.
Getting fucked up.
What?
Exactly.
We couldn't Crip walk back then, homie. Wasn't none of that.
There
That
was
wasn't no
rites
just
of-
free.
rites of passage.
That wasn't no
rites of
free dance to
passage
do,
shit,
cuz.
you know.
That wasn't no free
A
dance.
lot
to
of
do.
shit has been watered down today, you know. A lot of shit has been made commercialized, you know. A lot of people want to exploit, you know, the actual Crip and Blood shit because of, you know, where it started and where it is now. And you
Yeah.
see it now, it's been represented in a whole total different light.
It's like a
Yeah.
fad. What they call
It's
it?
been packaged up now. Like
It's a fad.
product,
It's like
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, like a fad, like you say, because we remember from shit I remember, it's like real serious. To be Crippin' and Bloodin' was some real serious shit. It wasn't like a fad. It wasn't like, oh, let's just put on a bandana and claim a set. So to have people kind of downplay it, like you say, niggas Crip walking and being called clowns and being called characters, kind of devalues what a lot of niggas who have died for, as far as whether you Crippin' or Bloodin'.
Yeah.
Man, my
It's-
niggas glasses would love this conversation.
you know,
right now, 'cause he
it's
telling me
just
everything. This
been-
is our culture.
It's just been what motherfuckers have known. Like you said, it's been a part of our culture, and for it to be commercialized, it makes it seem like what a lot of niggas who have died for and really represented for, like now it's a joke and it's not taken
Come
serious.
on, man. That's all I'm
So
saying.
niggas who are still in the neighborhoods and who are still represent, not that niggas is out, you know what I'm saying, doing drive-bys on niggas, but still just the fact of representation from the neighborhood.
So
needs
would
to
a
come
nigga
from
be
people
wrong?
solid.
So would a nigga be wrong to bang on your nephew? He see him crib walking. Cuz in the
Well, I
party
would
crib
tell-
walking, right?
Yeah, I would
And the
tell
nigga
my
be like,
nephew.
cuz, where you from?
Yeah, because in our days you got
Yeah, like, cuz, where you
Yeah,
from?
was spelling
You crib
shit out
walking
on
like,
that
cuz, where you
ground.
from?
you know. But like I said, I got a son who's 18 years old. He's never attempted. You get me?
See what I'm saying?
You don't hear him say, you know, when he be in there talking with his friends, you don't hear him go, yeah, cuz, and you know, and yeah, whoopty whoop, and whoop, because it wasn't a fact. Like
Thank
you know,
man.
you know your dad really gangbang. Your uncles really gangbang. Like shooting at niggas, fighting, scrapping, representing, we really did that. So he knows it's nothing to commercialize and play with. A lot of people who have those backgrounds, but then like you said, there's a lot of people in the industry now that see what we did and what we represented as commercialization now. Like, shit, I'll get fucking the cheerleaders from Duke University to Crip walk.
Dude, they do it now. They got a whole routine.
I'll
get
the cheerleaders and I'll get the dancers on fucking Dancing with the Stars.
I'm gonna tell y'all both something
You
that
feel
fucked
me?
up. Now I live in a suburban community. I don't live in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I live in a suburban community where there's motherfucking doctors and every fucking body else to live around, right? Motherfuckers is getting up going to work every day. Anyway, up at the class where my wife be doing her little jazzmatazz and all, you know, the little aerobics and shit, they have a crip walking exercise class. I'm gonna bring the motherfucker.
Is it that nigga?
No, it ain't
Excuse
that nigga.
me for saying the nigga, but is it the dude? It's a dude on Instagram. He be doing that. You know what I'm talking about? He be dancing the Crip Dub C song.
Yeah, I think this
with
is
the waist in his
This
hand
is,
and all
this
that.
is some. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think a white woman run this class, dog. But
Never.
Pretty sure.
it's
I'm
become
pretty sure.
commercialized
Never.
that bad,
That's
dog.
out.
Man, we gonna end it on that
Yeah.
note.
I heard that. Let me see her. Let me see her Crip walk.
I'm gonna bring you the thing so you can
Karen
see the
with
thing.
Crip walk.
Take us out, Still.
Y'all
Big
already
homie,
know what it
big
is
homie.
right there. We like to thank the homie Sodi for coming through the show. Lil
Yes,
Sodi.
sir. You very welcome,
The
big
homie Cato, California, who I'm trying to get back in this world of podcasting. He been turning me down the last few times.
You ain't got to tell him all.
But I'm gonna get his ass back out there for y'all. No, motherfuckers be asking for you,
Yeah.
Cato.
We gonna put it together.
And you know what I'm saying? Go follow us on motherfucking Instagram, the Gangster Chronicles podcast. Follow us on YouTube at Digital Soapbox Network. Sodi, where you at, man?
Hey, make sure y'all like and subscribe too, man. Real talk. Shit, I'm in Vegas, man.
Yeah, well, what's your
You out there
Instagram
with
and all that?
JD?
Yeah, I'm out that way. My Instagram is Lil Sodi _. Lil Sodi _, man. I just put out a record. Me and my artist called Entree. It's about 6-7 songs on it. I put a video out called Linda Faye. Got my mama in the video playing the saxophone. It's
That's
real
official.
fly. I'm working on an EP right now and a 3-head monster with the homie Day One. So
Shout out to Day
I'm
One.
working.
Shout out
to
to
Day
Nigga
One.
working right now, man.
Get to
Thank
stay
you
working.
to y'all. This is a blessing.
Oh, for sure.
This is a big part. This is a big platform to me.
Rob T, get on my nigga, man.
Uncle Rob
My nigga, Rob T.
Hey, man, Uncle Rob. Me and Uncle Rob got some shit, man. Like
Yeah,
I
let's
said, he
go.
be mixing and mastering my shit. I love Uncle Rob. Real Gardena nigga, man. Made him through my Uncle Monster. You know what I'm saying? It's my uncle, the star. He got me, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
So,
Shout out my peoples, man. Rest
yeah,
in
man.
peace
Shout
all
out to
day.
Rob T. But, hey, big homie, I'm working. I'm here.
Yeah, for sure. And we gonna put the link up to that video. That video's out already?
Which one?
The video you said?
My mom?
Yeah.
Linda Faye? Yeah, it's
Linda
up right
Faye?
now.
Yeah, we're gonna
We
put
gonna
the
put
link
that.
up.
Make sure you send me that link, cause I'm gonna put the link in the thing.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's-
make sure
it's
y'all
up
hit
right
that
now,
link up
man.
and hit them. I'm gonna put the link up in YouTube and on our podcast. Our podcast go to a few people, dog. The audio version of our podcast, it do. That's why I laugh. Hey, if we don't put a video up on YouTube, niggas be saying, "Oh, y'all not doing no more." I was like, y'all illiterate motherfuckers,
Yeah,
dog.
niggas-
If it ain't on YouTube, niggas
always
don't think
sweating
it's
us.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that's
just
it.
be wanting to see y'all more like
Yeah, that's
like
all.
this, cuz, you feel me? They want to see y'all more,
Just laid back, just
chilling,
conversate,
talking,
chilling.
Yeah,
talking that shit.
We
You
gonna
know what I
start
mean?
posting a lot more up on there, dog. Again, we get that. Me and Eiht was talking about that last week.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that last week that we gonna start getting back. We've been fucking with the smart TVs and all the Plutos and the Tubies and all that other stuff. Now it's time to get back to the, thing. But on that note, we don't been up in this motherfucker a long time, Lil Sodi.
Rest in peace to my son too, man.
rest in
Jose.
Rest in peace, all
Love you,
the
son.
fallens, man.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Hey,
peace,
Brian,
man.
what's our time at right now? I'm trying to see if he got the official record. Yeah, dog. We don't have you on here for 2
Man.
hours, dog. We don't
Yeah.
never have niggas on here that long.
No,
What time is it?
Get their ass up out of
What
here.
time is
And
it?
we out. Gangster Chronicles, Jill.
What time is it?